Hey, salutations, everyone. Salutations. Thank you so much for being here. Or those who are coming in. I hope someone will come into the room. A few of you. I have my homie again, Rollon Rebel. He asked to come on a live platform to air some things out. There was a discussion that was had on Javiana Couture's platform, and he wanted to clear some things up. There was some misunderstandings and accusations being thrown out there, and so I said, okay, I had to oblige. So I decided to get up and put my bra back on, and kind of discuss some things. So we're going to do also a reaction video to the panel discussion that I'm referencing right now. So, Tony, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
All right, all right,
Thank you for having me.
all right.
Um,
No problem at all.
it's been a rough one. It's funny, we've known each other for 6, 7 years at this point,
Something like that, like six. Yeah, yeah,
and you've known me for being this very confrontational,
yeah.
villainous person. But over the course of the last year or so, I've been kind of trying to heavily work on me, but I seem to fall within the traps of getting involved with these web reality people, and it doesn't end well for me.
How
Um,
did that happen? Like, okay, you said you worked on yourself. So, how did you end up back down that rabbit hole again?
so I don't know whether you are aware. I used to be a part of a panel that Harbiana had. I hate mentioning their name.
I don't think.
Um,
I don't think so. I don't think you told me.
the Kiki panel.
Mm,
And it's reviewing Chasing Atlanta, Chasing Orlando, and Chasing LA and all things chasing.
oh,
So one day I got brave or doing something I shouldn't have done and revealed someone that I had intercourse with at some point. I,
okay.
I told one of the members in private, and they ended up blurting the name out online.
Mm,
And so when they blurted the name out, whoever was on that live sent the live to the person that I had the encounter with. And the person ended up texting me and threatening me and all these other things, talking about they were going to do to me because you're a fool for telling people what we did. And they're laughing in your face and all this other stuff. And so
oh, they do under the bus.
yeah, and so I called Harviana because at that time I was going to audition for Chasing Atlanta season 7.
Right.
And I had told Hariana and the rest of the panel that, should I do it? They're looking for a fresh cast or whatever, but I know that I have a relationship with Andario that has been tarnished. And he was like, well, I don't think, I don't think Andario is going to choose you because of the past of what you've done or whatever. Even though he said we, are on a speaking path, I'm not holding grudges, which that's not true. So after that, after I found out that I was being threatened by that individual, Harviana said that I needed to show him proof of receipts of this person threatening me because I was a known liar. I started drama and all these other things, and I'm like, well, why do I have to, you know, show you receipts of
Yeah,
someone
because I
trying?
heard him saying that. I heard him talking to that you're a known liar and all that stuff. But it's like,
Why?
um,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I was saying, yeah, I heard part of it, like in the beginning when he was saying that you was a known liar, and I'm like, where would he get that perception from? Where would that be coming from?
From other people. See, the thing is that if you pay attention to the live, which we'll get into later, this has been going on for the last 7, 8 years. And I used to be a reviewer on other people's panels, and I have strong opinions. These individuals that join these platforms do not like my opinion. And sometimes that opinion can be true. And I have even been told to my face, you shouldn't even be saying things like this because you are in a chair. How dare you? So then when they clap back at me, you know me. I clap back. So in the instance of Harviana saying all the things that he said to me, I then find out later on that one of Harvin's best friends died in a car accident.
Mm.
And I said, you're always drunk, you're a drunk bee, and you are responsible for your friend's death.
Oh.
Now, keep in mind that again, he made fun of this person saying that they were threatening me. I'm lying about being a therapist. I'm lying, I'm using Social Security money to pay for escorts. You don't know none of my life, any of that. But yet, you and the rest of your people that are on these lives are steady saying things about me. Even last week, there was a live with the therapist on Chase and Swan Dixon. And everything that I have said about what it's like to be a therapist, this man has said the same things and they agreed to it. But when it came to me, of course, I was going to be brought up because there can't be a live without me being brought up.
Right. Yeah.
So that,
Yeah. I just want to let you know. When if I turn my camera on and off, don't take that personally. I'm just because I don't know how this live is going to come up in the replay because the last live I did, the live that I did with my cousin, it kept my fly kept freezing up and I looked all scrambled up. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen this time around. So if I
oh,
turn
we
my camera
good.
on, I just want to make sure that I don't look that way again.
This is the impromptu live, y'all. We just gonna go with the flow.
You go with the flow. Yeah, absolutely.
So so um then comes YB Speaks. I don't know whether you know who that person is. That is a disgusting individual. And he is upset because they had a panel called the Justice League.
That name sound familiar. YV speaks. He was a reviewer too.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
Justice League. That sounds familiar. All that sounds familiar. Is that with Alexander Rogers and
and really be and all them
Yes, yes, yeah.
and T and all them, they don't like me.
Uh, I'll give you the real tea.
Yeah, they don't like me
Oh
because
yes, yeah. Because I remember, and with the Scotty by Nature too. Was he a part of that?
yeah, they don't like me.
Yeah,
Be-
'cause I heard. Yeah, I heard you and Scotty getting into it on TTB's platform one time, and I'm like, really? Wow, that's okay.
they don't like me because if they don't like somebody, they're really biased about it. And at the time, I was cool with somebody that they didn't like. And so because I told them they were biased, they they started going in on me. And according to YB, he said I started drama, that unnecessary drama. I said this is what the web reality world does. So what I don't understand. Y'all start drama, but it's okay. I said Harviana's channel was based on drama. I said Harviana can do the same thing and y'all will eat it up.
Mm. But what is it like? What do you think that some of the things that you've said that stood out to the point where it became an issue? What are some of the things you think that stood out mostly that came from you?
They're mad about the Danita thing, the D. Rashawn thing,
Right.
even though she was disrespectful towards me. I came on her platform and I told her I was a therapist. I told her I was an author, and she tried to be funny about it and use the fact that she was a woman and all these things. And, don't come at her like that. And so when I said the things that I said about her kids, was it right? No.
No, it wasn't.
But I've acknowledged that. But I felt disrespected in the sense of you bring me on your platform to make fun of me, you're being biased. And then acting like you don't want You didn't have any part in it, and then sending these guys after me when you're wrong, and then everybody that is associated with her, they don't like me because I attacked her.
Mm.
But again, people are not looking at the fact of me being attacked. When I attack back, they're butthurt with the Barry P thing
Ugh.
and talking about the kids. And the funny thing is that
Yeah.
people,
Shout out to Magilla Gorilla. Go ahead.
and the funny thing is people don't know this, but Barry apologized to me a few years ago.
He should have, because what he did was disgusting.
But you know what? I give him his flowers because it's like you know you did wrong. You apologize and you've left me alone. These other girls have not done that. It was disgusting, but you owned your part and said I was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. These people do not want to take accountability, but they want me to take accountability. Just like if we turn the live on, Harvin is like, "Don't you have something to say to me?" And I'm like, "I don't have an issue with you."
Mm.
And people are like in the comments, "It takes 2 seconds to apologize." Okay, but you're still not apologizing to what the part that you play. People are overlooking the disrespect that's been done to me.
So let me ask you this: with all of these conflicts and these feuds that you've had, do you understand the part that you played? And
I
what
do.
okay, and so what are some of the things that you feel you need to take accountability for personally?
My mouth. But
That
I,
part.
I do it in protection mode to defend myself, and I shouldn't be that way. Um, I know the role that I play with the profession that I have, and it looks bad. But like I also said on the live, I'm human just like everybody else. And then the other thing is that the fact of they said that I was stalking the therapist, which I wasn't. All I said to this man, and I can send the screenshots, was that I want to work with you. I want to do some therapy work. We're colleagues. Let's do some work. People have went as far as to look up my license number to verify
Oh no.
whether whether I was a therapist for real. Like y'all hate me so much, but y'all pay attention to everything that I do,
Mm-mm.
who I talk to, all of that. Like I said on the live last night, I can apologize for everything that I'm done. We could end this if people just apologize, but they won't.
Wow.
But they want me to bow down, and it becomes a mob mentality because one person doesn't like you, then they get everybody else to not like you. Because you remember with the whole G status reunion,
Yes.
Harbiana talked all that stuff about um, KL only to interview him later on.
Yes.
So
I
y'all,
saw that. Mm.
so y'all can forgive and forget, but y'all did some vitriol. So how is it me taking responsibility, but y'all don't want to take responsibility? And then to say, well, I just brought you on the platform to come humiliate you, then you part of the problem. Then you don't want peace.
Yeah, just want more mess.
And so, to your point of what part did I play? Yeah, my mouth is a big part of it. But I'm also not going to let 50, 100 people, the whole web reality world, because they holding on to stuff from 8 years ago. If I keep apologizing, I'm not going to keep apologizing. But I'm not going to let you keep doing things. People are mentioning my name and I'm not even around. I don't have to be in a room. Just like I said last week when he did that live with Twan Dixon, my name was mentioned for what?
Yeah, well, yeah. Why was it mentioned? Why was they mentioning you? In reference to what?
The therapist.
Okay, okay.
Talking about this is what a real therapist looks like. So when I come at you in a certain way, you know why. Leave. If you don't believe I'm a therapist, you don't have to see me. Why does what I do matter?
Yeah, because they probably feel like, because of the way that you behave online is, not representative of what a therapist
But
should do.
that just shows how dumb people are. Because not all therapists, again, like I said, therapists are human too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so just there's the teacher and then there's after work. I don't do this during work.
Right.
It's
But
all
there's always going to be a standard depending on your position, or dependent. It's like a pastor, there's a standard, even though they're human and they're going to fall short, which they do. But there's always going to be a higher standard for them, because of what they do. So it's the same thing.
right. But I guess I don't have a problem with that. My issue is that if you don't like me, move on. It's gotten so bad to the point to where people that know them, then they're leery of me because people start whispering.
Mm.
That's how bad it's got over the years. So it's like I come in having to defend myself, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Either you want to get to know me for me, or you gonna leave me alone.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
Have you had a chance to look at the lie?
Yeah, I had the chance to look at like the first few minutes. I didn't do the whole thing. I wanted to actually view it with you, and react along with you. So I decided just wait until you got on.
Are you ready? Let's go.
All right, let's go.
This is the infamous Rollon. I've heard so much about you.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Don't you have something that you need to say to me?
Oh Lord, girl.
Harvey, I don't have no issue with you. I never did, for the record.
Oh, you didn't?
Oh, tea.
I was just disappointed you tried to play in my face, but we're not gonna go there because that's in the past. You did what you did, and that's it.
Absolutely, but you said what you said.
Because I felt that way. That's how I felt. You tried to make fun of the situation as if I was laughing and joking and lying to you, and that's not cool.
Can we do a
I
rewind?
Huh?
I know y'all. I know you don't necessarily want to go, but can we rewind like the
Yeah,
fall?
what's the root? What's
We
the
just
root?
get like cliff.
so so I used to be a part of the Kiki panel, um, and I left because one night we got cute or whatever, and I trusted Sean, and I told Sean some shit that I did with a sex worker. I'm
Oh,
transparent like that. Sean blurted the name out, and then I got a text message from the person that I slept with saying that they were going to threaten me and all these other stuff or
I
whatever.
thought somebody said that they were going to threaten you. Either they threatened you. That's
They
what
did. They did, and I still have the text message.
you
Which
never showed it. We asked for it.
why
So,
do I? But why do I have to show that to
because
you?
you're a known fucking liar.
See, that's see, that's how we got here.
That's understandable, and that's
I'm
why
not
we'll
known
stay
to
here
lie about
until
shit,
a
girl.
person like yourself
I'm not
takes
known to lie about
accountability.
anything, girl. I'm
You
not.
have lied. You be lying about fucking the name Chloe so you can be up to date with all things Rollon Rebel. He fucked
Chloe, don't believe,
me and said
don't
that Tyler
see.
Brooks found
Nothing has changed with you,
and
girl.
bounced. No, nothing has changed with you.
I
You,
don't, Tracy.
you,
I don't owe this girl an apology. Let's be, let's be clear about that.
oh wow.
you touched on why he's one of the biggest stars.
Because
Oh, nice one.
The way you came at me,
Jesus Christ.
don't you need to say anything to me?
The way I came at you, Roland.
Yeah, you did.
You said I was responsible for my friend's passing. That's what you said. That's what got you blocked. And that's that. I don't care nothing about that other shit because we know you lie.
Hold on, so Roland's in the wheelchair?
Listen,
I ain't been that up in 5 years.
let's be clear about that.
All he do is
And sure
all
have,
he
and
do
all
is
you girls
change
are
his
pissed
fucking
and
shirt,
pressed.
bitch.
All
You
you
ain't
girls
Just
are
changed
asking.
pissed and
I was just
pressed.
asking. I'm trying to get.
This is going bad.
No, not you, Chloe. I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
her.
I'm just trying to catch up. Okay.
Harvin, just get it out. Roll on, just let Harvin get it. Just get it out. Harvin. One good time.
They said Sean is one of the biggest frauds. What the hell? What the hell? Well, hold on. Yeah, I just got a bunch because Sean, I paid you $40 and I still ain't got my cologne. What the hell? What the hell?
Keisha, from one therapist to another, I can own what I said, which was wrong. But I shouldn't have said it. I said it out of anger because of what Harvin did. I was being vulnerable with Harvin.
He hurt your
First
feelings.
you just said he was being vulnerable with Sean. Now
I
you
think you
say
hurt
he
his
was being
feelings
vulnerable
though.
with.
I think you
Remember,
hurt
we
his
have private. Remember, we have private chat.
Nothing
Don't play in
about
my
anything
face.
that we said was private because you then went over there to the panel with that bald-headed, non-rapping makeup bitch.
Well, I'm gonna give you some tea on that.
Who is that?
I'm gonna give you some tea on that.
Who's that?
Me and
That's
that bitch are
who
no
was on
longer.
that panel who alleged that somebody wanted to sleep with him just because they asked him was he a top or a blown out bottom.
Me and that bitch are no longer cool. That's the update.
Oh, I remember that.
I don't remember
That's
that.
good, but Roland, no, you always falling out with somebody.
Well, it wasn't my fault this time.
And you saying, hold on, before we move on to the shenanigans, because I can give it up tonight. But what I want to say first and foremost is if you just took accountability and said I was wrong.
I did.
Okay.
Let's
finish. Then you should then say I apologize. An apology is following that.
What part did you play towards me too? You played a part as
Hold
well.
on. Send me the text message and I apologize and give you some money.
Why do I don't think Keisha the text message?
No, send it to me because you know I can see through that bullshit. Keisha gonna be over there crying, laughing.
Well, this is a little hard because I am vaping, and so it's a little hard. So can you guys just relax a little bit?
Can we stop this?
So burn my motherfucking throat.
I kind of miss Willie.
Hey, Jamar.
Jamar. That was very natural. Nothing I said, Warren. That's what I'm saying. So I still,
Whoa.
Roland, do you need a new friend? Because I'm looking for new friends. I need new friends in my life.
Well, I like you anyway. You really do.
Why you ask Roland? Why you ain't ask me?
Because I always wanted a friend. Right.
Okay, Dominique is the real culprit.
I'm insulted, but I'll let it go.
Keisha, we are friends already, but no, you automatically became my friend when you read December. You automatically get a pass.
I didn't read him.
Oh, I felt like it was Reed.
Oh, sorry. Well,
Man, they really straight for the chat.
And to you bitches in the comments,
They'll
by the way,
you Tony.
Respect to the hitters.
Hold on, that's what Roland has to say.
By the way, Harvin, congratulations on the KL interview. I watched in the bushes and the interview with Twan Dixon, which y'all bitches tried to shade me about that, and I saw that too.
I just wanted to say they was really shading you in the chat. I mean, they was holding nothing back, no filter whatsoever.
See, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But then as soon as I say something, it's an issue, and you see how I said I was wrong, and he refuses to apologize.
Right. But I think that's the thing. He wants an apology. Like he wants you to say outright, I apologize. I think that's what he's waiting for. That's what it sounds like to me.
But again, he's not understanding. At the beginning of what I said, before I said all that, long before I said all that, you're telling me that I'm lying about somebody attacking me and threatening me.
Right.
So before all that, you was wrong for doing that. So I'm not giving you no apology just so you can have a one up on me, and you not even owning the part that you play.
All right, you want me to go back right now?
So so from your perspective, watching, am I wrong just from that part because it goes deeper?
Yeah, I think y'all both just need to stop being so stubborn and prideful and petty, because I think that's what it is. A whole lot of pettiness going on here.
But
That's the thing.
I don't have no problem apologizing, but it's just to the point to where they refuse to do anything. It's like you said what you said, and I said what I said. Like I said, I was wrong, and I shouldn't have said it. And even later on, I'll say I apologize, and they still ain't saying nothing.
Mm,
So it's like you wanted me to say that just so you can punk me, and then it goes on. But keep going.
okay.
I got you.
You be catching all the
Absolutely.
strays, Rolla. Why do you be catching all the strays?
Well, I knew. I said, "Oh shit, this is a whole therapist, a real one." And then I said, "Let me. I can't let it be."
Bitch, everything that Twine said, I said before.
Hold
Don't
on,
play
so
with me.
Rolla, you're a
Now, see,
therapist?
now,
You're a
see,
licensed therapist?
He's a
yes,
licensed
don't do that.
therapist who tells
Don't do that.
anybody's business and violated him for time and time again on YouTube.
Girl,
Oh!
don't motherfucking lie like that.
And he
Harvin, they will strike you. They will strike you if you're
allegedly.
lying. If you're
You're
lying, they will
lying
strike
on
you.
YouTube like that. Don't play with me like that, girl.
Don't play on Beyonce Network, on Beyonce Internet like that, Harvey.
Don't play. Oh, Chloe. Chloe meet Rollon. Rollon meet Chloe. He loves escorts.
Oh, hey, we can be best friends.
And he will send his whole disability check to you. And I'm talking
Girl,
How much is it, girl? And
girl,
it's on the first and the 15th.
you
I can be every man that you want, baby.
you keep trying me. I probably
oh, not booty legs is bite.
I am a chameleon. I know how to change and adapt. Y'all should know this. I did a whole 360 throughout the season, bitch. I'm a whole new bitch now.
One,
Under the
you
telephone.
always get that wrong.
Who is mother? One been on my channel, but girl, you was coming for Sean.
Y'all do not like Sean, girl. What's he? He owe me. Now Sean owe me money. Sean owe me $40.
Sean is a little slow with getting the product out. I will give you that. But what I will say is that Dark Angel, what I love about his line is that it is an oil. Mm-hmm. And so it stays on. I mean, I can wash my hands. Like I'll just put a sample on my hand. I wash my hands and I can still smell the oil. So it's a good quality.
Well, I can't wait to get it. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks.
Step it up a little bit. That's it.
You might want to hold on to your one up there. Yeah, the die. What? Wait, Rollon, you still up here? Because I have yet to get the apology.
Girl, you want the apology from this man so bad.
Girl, you're not finna punk me.
Let's just let bygones be bygones.
That's what I'm trying to do. But she knows she's wrong as well.
Rollon.
Okay, no. I'm going to be Harviana tonight. Now, Harviana, do you think that you can come to a point in your mind where you can admit your fault? Let's unpack this.
Yes, let's unpack. Come on, Keisha. I'm gonna be Saucy Santana. You be Jaleisha.
But what I like to say to Bowie Leg is that
that's all right, rough wig, bitch. But okay.
Ooh, y'all are going for the jugular.
I'm here.
Rollon's a nasty fucking bitch.
I see.
You damn right.
With the weakest knees, I get so.
Harvey, the people, the disability people are going to strike your page.
Yeah,
girl,
disability is coming for your ass.
Chloe, you have not met me yet. I have taken on the whole web reality circuit. I don't fuck with these hoes. That's why they block me now.
I don't fuck with these hoes either, bitch. They try to throw me in the trenches too, bitch. It's okay. We can ride together. We can roll together, roll on.
That's why I like you. And by the way, this season was boring. That's why I stopped watching halfway. But you are a joy and a key.
Thank you so much. You got good taste. I see you got good taste in people now. Work out.
Girl.
Rollon got from a therapist season 2. Oh,
that would be good to see you on there.
Good.
No.
I think he said go to a therapist. I think that's what it
Oh
said.
shit! I'm sorry.
I
And
misread that. It moved
but
so
you have
quickly.
been
I'm a
messaging
little
my
under the
friend
influence.
Twan. That's what
Okay.
you've been doing. Why
Huh?
you been talking to Twan? Let's talk about it,
He
bitch.
be in the circuit.
And I mean, Rollon, why are you messaging that man? He's working. He's actually working in the field.
So am I.
What you doing?
Girl, don't.
I'm asking you, what have you been doing? Nobody didn't heard shit from you, but Kyle Levine.
See, there you go. There you go.
Somebody tag Kyle Levine. Send him this link so I can drop it.
There you go. There you
Who is
go.
that? Is that the escort?
That's the porn star.
I think that
Oh Lord.
Harviana, I think that you're committed to not resolving issues.
And Rollon got booked
Let
out.
that hurt go.
Rollon
Let it go,
got a book
Elsa.
out that's called Just a Piece of Ass.
And
And when he took that ass to the side of the chair, that's all they get is just a piece of
Harvey.
Toot that ass up, mama, do your thing. Hey.
and
Okay.
Dominique, I am in therapy. Thank you.
I need to go back. Ooh.
I could use some. Could somebody sponsor me some therapy sessions?
I think I got some. We got to go in as a marital couple. It's free for the
Okay.
military.
Oh yeah. I'll use your insurance. Perfect.
But have you reached out? I know you and Dario talked about Twan. Have you reached out to Twan yet, Chloe?
No, I haven't. What Twan said that I have, but I don't think I have. But I am definitely going to reach out to him because I definitely would like to see what he got to say because he could probably help me a little bit navigation.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, Carl, we'll do a little road trip down there. We're gonna stop in New
Oh
Orleans.
no, I don't need in person. I don't need in person. I can do it over the phone.
You want to? You want to cry?
I don't want to cry. I'm a
cry.
crybaby, bitch. You see how I just cried? I just cried on live yesterday, girl. Like I'm too big of a crybaby. Oh no.
Who live was you on yesterday? And what was you
I was
doing?
on my live on my channel. I was reviewing the show, but it made me kind of tear up at the end.
Aw.
I know.
Ooh.
Roll on for CA7 Kiki panel. Baby, that's my spot. I'm taking it. Oh, I'm your replacement, Rollon. Hey.
You are.
Yes, I.
What's CA7? What's that? What that mean?
Tracy in Atlanta, season 7.
Thank you. I had no idea. Okay.
I'm on the Kiki panel. They need to go ahead and put my picture up there.
I wonder if Astro gonna do it with us.
Hell no, I'm replacing him for real.
I want Astro to come back.
Oh, do
I
you?
like Astro.
Y'all like y'all?
Who do y'all? What are the? Who are
Do you want me to come back, Harvey?
Hold on 1 second. Let me ask the chat. Chat. Who are the 4 people who've been on the Kiki panel thus far that you want to see for Atlanta and Orlando?
Oh yes, ask that.
Give us 4 names. We done had Sean, we done had Chloe, Astro, Rollon, myself.
Who's gonna give it the best? Who's gonna give it the best?
Yes, I'm excited for the therapist picture too. Look at y'all. See, I be doing my job. Like people need to stop, leave me alone.
I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Now, why y'all come for the Astro like that? Why you let the panel Astro like that the other night?
I didn't. You see, I defended him.
Hold on, who was it? Me? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Sean. It was Sean.
No, it wasn't you. I'm just why they coming for him like that?
Let me say something. I'm gonna stay on there. I'm about to look at these votes and what people saying. People, Astro, Chloe, Harbin, Sean, Astro, and Tony. Jamar said me, just JK, you gonna be booked. Aaron, bring your lame ass up here because I'm sick of you. You gonna leave?
Yeah, you finna get fired. Aaron finna get fired.
Yeah, Aaron, I'm finna go over and buy the rights to Kiki Pam. That's what I'm finna do.
Because he over there on Twitch, twitching it out, girl.
Anyone without wheels. I think the Kiki Pam should be no more than 3 with a possible rotating guest. Okay, well, hold on, let me clear this up. Just Patches is a sponsor of Harviana Couture LLC. So he got a lot of stock in this platform.
Hey, you better do what he tells you.
We'll pour some stock over here, Patches. I need a sponsor.
What's going on? Hey, Tony. Hey, Rollon.
Okay.
What's going on? Book a
vibe. Hey.
Kisses on both of the cheeks. How you been, Book a Bud?
Rollon.
Rollon.
You talking to Rollon?
Yeah, I'm talking to Rollon. I miss you.
Hey, girl.
I haven't seen you in forever. I've been working on me.
They said
I'm
rotate.
glad. You know what? You needed the time to work on you, and I'm so proud of you.
Aaron, you must losing your voice. I'll connect y'all, Chloe.
Bitch, I'm losing my
Yes,
voice,
thank
bitch. I've
you.
been in these other sectors and I've been screaming, bitch.
Yeah.
Also, so Rollon too, Aaron. I'm the only one that don't. Girl,
Wait, y'all ain't introduced me? Wait,
No,
y'all not get
I just got
introduced?
introduced. I just got introduced. Girl, you missed it. I'm acquainted now. I'm just trying
Oh,
to see.
sorry.
I'm trying to see where y'all stand. Where y'all at?
No, listen, Roland. I was when I came up, I was like, where the fuck is Roland? When somebody mentioned Roland, I was like, bitch, where is Roland? Usually he be in the motherfucking chat or whatever,
Oh, so this your
trying to get
homegirl.
out. Yeah, I
Okay, so you
missed
got two
you.
allies. You got two allies. Rollon, me and Aaron.
Girl, she's sometime, but she cool.
Okay. Oh, she's real. She got it real.
Yeah, don't say she ain't that. Don't say.
Well, I'm here for it. So how long was your tenure on the Kiki panel? How long did you make it before they gave you the big chop?
I quit. I quit, by the way. Let's be clear.
Oh, okay.
I quit.
Girl,
Before
you
you
ain't
quit.
quit, girl.
No,
You
So,
ain't quit.
a couple months.
a couple months. Okay. What were y'all reviewing at the time?
Trace on Orlando.
Okay. I have to go back and look at a couple of them clips.
You know her girls came back around. She started acting funny.
Who's her girls?
Mm.
Hold on. So wait. Hold on. Question. So question. Hold
Marvin!
on. Harvey,
Marvin!
hold on.
Wait,
My
what
homegirl
happened?
that y'all ran off the panel a couple weeks ago. Was that any connection to Rollon?
What girl that we ran out the panel?
The one that dropped $100 on the super chat.
Oh, he used to. I mean, hold on.
He used to be in
No,
that little mix. He used to be in that little
no,
mix
no. Stop.
before he got kicked.
Who you sent this? Who you sent this to? Tony.
I sent this to a couple of people. Some people,
Like who?
some people that I'm cool with. They're not messy.
Okay, now I was just wondering because I still didn't see. I saw like one view a little while ago. I was just wondering like, how many did you send it? How many people did you send it to?
It was 10 people that was on my story that saw it. They probably will watch
Okay.
it later.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wondering.
Okay.
All right.
Kicked out.
I got to edit that out. Listen. So yeah, that's Dink. Oh
What?
no, because
Get it spit it out.
You
So
mean
You are
Fanny?
getting canceled.
Yes.
Fannie Mae
Yes.
used to work. Okay. Fannie Mae used to work with Rollon on a panel. Rollon and
Oh.
Fannie Mae, all of them got fired from said panel. Then they scurried about. And
Girl, stop that lying and that bullshit.
Hurry like roaches.
Y'all
It
motherfuckers got
sounded like
kicked out. Y'all
it
got
sounded
kicked
like the
out.
truth. It sounded like the
no, they
truth.
got
The
let
girls
go.
wasn't getting paid anything. No shade. Shit, I'm
I
not
know
even
Fanny.
paying Harvin. Shit, she's doing it pro bono.
Oh no, but you gonna pay me though. You gonna pay me to get it. 250. No.
So we on her panel now because
Okay,
she gets all the views.
so you were a part of the whole Fannie Mae era. Okay, because girl, I know her personally. Like I grew up with her, so I was just kind of curious.
Girl.
Girl, if you shall see.
Child, birds of a feather flock together, girl.
Ooh,
You better
shit,
watch
don't
it.
So they
say.
saying we
Ooh.
should really do 3 people. Rollon may have quit walking, but never did he quit the Kiki Pet.
Y'all is
Cody is,
carriers.
Cody is
Yeah,
always
because
trying.
no shade, once her girls came around, she said, fuck me and Harvin.
Not a
What
No
is
Oh,
he?
sponsor.
shade, that's what it happened. That's what happened.
What is
Oh,
he
Fannie
talking?
Mae. Fannie Mae is another
there
sponsor,
she
man.
go. There she go.
Oh,
That's
girl,
my
here she
girl.
go, girl.
How did she know I spoke up? Roland, you commented. You must have sent her the clip, girl. So I was talking about her.
I did.
Oh,
Fannie
girl,
You
the
Mae
know
is
girls
she's
is
a messy bitch. You
the
know
girls
she's
is
a
girl.
messy
messy.
bitch.
Hey, Fanny.
Fannie
I
Cody,
wasn't
I
Mae
talking
don't
used
stay
shit.
in no damn motel, bitch.
Harviana
I wasn't
Costello.
talking shit. I promise. I was trying to see if was y'all connected because girl, it sounded like y'all might have been connected. No shit.
No, I'm
Girl, this
talking to
is
one of the bitches in the comments. Don't mind me.
Roll you didn't
He
came
had been
back
minding
and
you for 6 fucking months, bitch, and you got your ass up here and you still didn't make an apology. Let's
So
get
Girl,
to
girl,
it.
just apologize so we can move
we
on.
still
yeah,
here.
you gotta apologize, Roland. We really Okay, oh, finding
We're trying to
another.
do better this
What
season.
the
Come on.
fuck?
Girl, we cool. We good.
No, that ain't no
I,
apology. Drop her. Drop her now. I'm just
No,
saying.
no,
I'm just
no,
saying. I'm just, oh, she said no. Well, then
no.
drop Keisha. Drop Keisha in her
No,
side
I
now.
know
no,
you
don't drop her
right
either.
now.
We
You
good,
need
Harmon.
balance.
Don't treat me like that.
I'm just playing Keisha. I've
Yeah,
never do you
Fannie
like
Mae,
that.
I mean not Fannie Mae. Roland, is there something that you must say?
I
Girl,
apologize.
Nikki gonna whoop my
Cause
ass.
no shade, Roland. You really turned on us. No shade. You
I'm
did.
saying everybody's saying it, girl. So now I'm
Harmon
starting to feel
turned
like you
on
did.
me.
Oh
No,
my
no, it
God.
wasn't. You was you.
This
Listen, I
victim
got you, Harvin.
mentality.
I got you, Harvin. I got you.
Let Aaron handle it.
Roll on. No shade. When your girls came back around, you started acting funny. Those girls was not going live. We were going live every motherfucking week. Girl, you wasn't even thinking about those girls. You probably was in communication, but you wasn't thinking about going over there to their platform until motherfucking Spoken Facts got the motherfucking dusting her motherfucking old ass
What?
raggedy ass channel off and decided to go fucking live. She found her password and decided to go to fuck live. No shade, you turned on us. I was
Next
so
year,
fucking
just passes.
flabbergasted.
You want to any response to that?
Well, yeah, I do. That's not true because they did a live. I don't know whether you're aware, but I was a part of a panel that Trace Raw had called the King's Corner. And there was a lady on there by the name of Queen Nama. And Harvin posted this mugshot of this lady that looks just like her. So the lady that they're referring to, Spoken Facts, did a live, and the lady's daughter got on the live, and before we got on the live, the lady said, "Well, let us handle it. We can defend ourselves against Harbin." Harbin was mad and cussing them out and calling them all kind of bitches and hoes and all this other stuff. And I just felt like the way that he made fun of this lady and saying she was a drug addict, a drunk, and all this other stuff was wrong. And so Harmon wanted me to defend that when Harbin is wrong. As you can see from this live, Harbin does stuff but wants you to apologize to him.
Okay. So I was just wondering if there's always a side to it. So I wanted to make sure that I got all angles.
Roll on that you literally sat on that fucking panel and let them girls jump on Harvin and fucking try to read Harvin for filth. Bitch, no.
That's
And
not cool.
we was on motherfucking panels together, Kiki and hi and shit.
Aaron,
Bitch, I'm not finished. And you let them hoes jump her.
of,
First of all, I
of,
got up on that motherfucking panel and
of course the
I was
pig
banging them
Of course, the
hoes.
pig with the snout is talking shit. Bitch, I never did like you, never will like you. I don't give a fuck
Who
about
he
Are you
what
talking
talking to
you
about?
me?
do.
Are you talking to me?
Ooh.
No,
I know he's
YB,
not talking to YB. That's my homegirl. Now. That's my
Girl,
that
homegirl.
bitch.
listen,
Now
leave
that's
YB
for get
alone.
off screen for
Listen,
YB. That's
listen,
it.
pay
Oh, hey,
attention, pay
Fannie Mae. I know
attention.
you up here.
Is
I'm
YB
sorry.
in
Pay
Hello,
here?
girl.
attention,
No,
Roland.
I
that's
Pay
I
not
stand
attention.
with
true.
YB. No
Don't
shade.
listen, leave YB alone.
Yeah.
But listen,
YB
that's
needs to
what it
leave me
was.
alone.
But don't worry about him. Like ignore him. But listen, Roland, like no shade. I really did miss you, bitch. I was like, bitch, where the fuck is Roland?
Girl,
I
No
please
ain't
shade.
forget
Somebody
that.
brought your name up, and I was like, damn, I haven't seen Roland in a minute.
I think you was the one that brought his name up. No shade.
And I see, you be looking at my stories and shit, and thank you for that, Um, yeah, but Roland, no shade, I did miss you. No shade, I did.
So let's apologize
Aw.
and make up. Come on, just
So
apologize.
come
Look,
on, like
Harvey,
really, you did that. You really turned on us.
I,
Just
I
apologize.
did.
You can't be the bigger person to apologize, Roland.
Come
I know
on,
you bigger
Roland,
than
that was
that.
really
This is
fucked up of
mess.
you. And
This is
I'm being serious. I'm not being funny. That was fucked up. We be forgiving you and forgiving you and forgiving you, and you keep slapping us in
If you
our
don't apologize,
motherfucking
I'm finna jump on you. I'm
faces.
finna jump on her. No, I'm just...
Look, Harvey, when I
don't
can I
explain
have a
yourself.
moment?
Fuck that shit.
Go ahead.
Drop Keisha now.
You really did hurt my feelings though,
Okay.
because when I talked to you about auditioning for Chasing, you did give me some pertinent advice that was true. But then what did it for me was when I told you about this situation, you tried to make fun of the situation as if it didn't happen, and I didn't appreciate it. I was
I forgot they was talking.
I,
You talking about
I was wrong. I was
about the
wrong for what I
what's
said,
his
and I
name? What's his name?
apologize for that.
Well,
I forgot it was about the thing.
now,
I forgot.
I accept that apology. But
Okay.
what you were saying, Ann? What was he talking about?
I forgot the reason for the fallout is because of that the porn star girl. I forgot. I thought it was about the piano.
Girl,
But I felt like it was about the piano, but it was really
wait a
the
minute, where
porn
you
star
at,
girl.
girl? We need to talk to you. Child, don't charge me.
But
Well, I
that's
mean,
crazy.
I don't charge you. Charge
It's
you.
okay, YB. We got your back. We got your back. We got your
Yeah,
back.
can I say
You know
something?
I love you, YB. You know,
What?
like girl,
No, no,
you
no,
know you
no,
could
no,
dust
no.
her. You know
Yeah.
you could dust her, but like
YB is
it don't
always
need to get
throwing,
like that.
YB
Yeah.
is always throwing shade at me for shit that happened years ago.
But leave it alone.
It's
Don't even pay her
deserving.
no mind.
No, stop saying no. Pay her no mind. Pay her all the mind, girl. It's deserving. If it happened years ago or not, girl, you gotta sit in that
God, I
shit.
just
Sit
want to
in it.
woo bang. I be woo banging with bitches all the time on this motherfucking red app. I'm tired of woo banging bitches.
Girl, I know none of y'all hoes gonna thump though. I know that. What's up?
No.
Bitch, let me.
Wait a minute, now, why you dropping? You working, girl?
Yeah, I was having audio issues. I'm sorry.
Hey, Fanny.
Hey, girl.
I
Hey,
just want
Fan. I'm not gonna
Hey,
bully
hey,
you today.
Ren.
I'm not
What's
gonna
going
bully you
on?
today. I'm really feeling
Oh,
good,
this is good
even
energy.
though
I
I lost my
live.
voice.
Everybody got good
I,
energy. Okay.
can I
Oh,
say
but
Yeah,
watch
I'm
you
not
said
gonna
I
bully
want
you
I think this might
today
be a good reunion. If the energy
Can
is
I
like
say
this for the
something before
reunion.
y'all get into
because
it?
I'm really feeling good. I'm not gonna
That's what's
bully you,
up. You
okay?
looking good. You looking good.
I mean, I've been looking good, but thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Hey, Rollon. Hey, can I just say something real quick to YB? YB, I
Hey,
love you so much. Okay, you are fucking hilarious.
Yes,
In my mind, you really are like my best friend. Um, I love when you sing Deception, Disgrace.
Great.
That
Okay.
should be fire.
That's cute. Oh, okay. Why be
Okay.
happy with love?
I got a question for Chloe.
What's up?
What's kept secret? Is that an app or they want a app or something like
no, another porn star.
a porn star?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he said, mhm.
So, girl, is your cousin doing your makeup for the reunion?
No, he's not. I actually got a new makeup artist that's doing my makeup. Jonathan Ashworth. He do
Oh,
puffs and
okay.
makeup.
Okay, yeah, that's what's up. But you know your
Yeah.
cousin know your face though, so
I know, but I just decided to go another route. But I was gonna go to Nick, but yeah, I just want to try something different.
that's what's up. Well, good luck with your your looks and the
Thank you, thank you, thank
reunion, and
you.
try your best to not get into altercations
You
in
know
terms of the
me.
shit that you don't spend your money on. Let your
You
kids do
know.
it.
You know me. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try very hard.
Like he said, as I stepped out of the bed and walked around my apartment.
But Nikki.
Can I just say that YB, bitch, if
Waddling
you
around your apartment.
get any more muscular, bitch, I swear to God, I might have to take a flight down the motherfucker where you are and bend you
Ooh.
the fuck over, because no shade.
Oh, Aaron.
Bitch,
So it
YB
went
been
from mother
looking
to
right.
YB. So you
No
went from
shade.
mother to
I've been looking
YB.
at, because I follow YB, and YB been in the
Do y'all speak any further? Like is there any more discussion with you in it?
Yeah, there's an argument between me and YB in a few minutes.
Oh, in a few. Okay. Can I fast forward to it?
I think it's like in 2 minutes or so when he comes up.
Let me see if I can fast forward it. You know, I can't take all this rambling about stuff I know nothing about. So let me see if I can fast forward it. Yeah, there it is.
It's great.
Hey, YB.
Hey
What's
YB.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing today?
I got your back, sister.
First of all, I'm just waking up, so
Ooh.
I was supposed to go live earlier, and my ass slept through all that shit. Um, As I get up, my messy spirit says "cut on the live." As I
Messy
get up,
spirit. I don't know.
and I
Not
keep
waking
hearing,
up with the trade voice, YB.
Yeah,
child,
he do sound a little sexy.
give it a minute. um, and then what happens is I hear a crunchy ass voice that I thought had
Oh no.
disappeared into the background of life a long time ago. Like, why are we giving people
I'm a
these
Grace.
chances, girl? Everybody's capable. You're able to do what you want to do. That's your life. But my thing is this: Maya Angelou said it best. When people show you who they are, believe them. Like, why are we here again? Why are we allowing people see what
You
happens?
don't fool with me. I don't fool with you. So why are you
When the
speaking
enemies
to
are
or
at
about
the
me,
gate,
bitch?
when the
It don't
enemies are at
matter.
the fucking
It doesn't
gates,
matter.
when the
You don't like me. We
enemies
don't
are
like
at
each
the
other.
fucking
The
gates.
end of that,
Hello,
bitch. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about.
Bitch, you are. Let me tell you
I
something.
don't give a fuck about what you
Let me
think
tell
I
you something.
am,
Can
bitch.
you mute this
I don't
cunt
care.
whore real
I
quick?
don't care.
That crunchy ass motherfucking, those crunchy ass fucking dreads, bitch. Your wild thornberries built ass bitch. Sit the fuck. Oh, my bad. You are sitting down permanently, bitch. Get your life together, whore. You are such a pick me ass bitch. It's ridiculous. It's pathological at this point, whore. I don't understand why cunts like you. This is your existence. This is your life. If you weren't accepted in thine sight, girl, you probably would have rolled yourself off the nearest cliff by now. And I'm sick of that with you. Like, you have to learn, bitch. And it's not even about anybody up here, anybody in this space. It's about you. You are, I don't know what the fuck, you're like old fucking sushi, bitch. You're not needed, you're not required, and you're not desired in this life or the next or the one after that.
Well, you gotta
Like, every year after year after year after, even Twan Dixon felt like you were stalking her, girl. Like, every time y'all know that scene from that movie with that girl who damn, it was a popular movie with that guy that was in Get Out, honey, and the bitch in the wheelchair hunt everywhere you turn. There she is. Everywhere.
Wait. Harviana, what is this bitch talking about? Twan Dixon talking about? I'm stalking her.
Girl, you're a stalker. You're a stalker. You're
Who's Twan
a weird
Dixon?
bitch.
Who's Twan Dixon?
The therapist perspective, from a therapist perspective, the counselor, host of Orlando.
You gotta learn how to read them now. You can't be letting them drag you like that. Tony, what's up with that?
I can read. I just don't want to because like it shows these bitches.
Yeah. That's the thing. You come on these panels, you gotta be ready. You gotta be. I keep trying to tell you, you gotta get a better mic. You gotta get audio together, and you gotta read them. You just gotta go in on them. Just one good time.
But
just
I'm tired though. I'm tired though.
Okay.
But that be the problem. When I go to the depths of hell with them, then they be mad. But it's like you're lying and saying that I'm stalking Twan Dixon. I asked this man, let's work together. We're colleagues. You know, like he had to say something to you, or you had to say something to him. And like, why? We are colleagues. Why does that matter what I'm doing? You see what I'm saying? They're obsessed with me.
Wow. You want anything else before I get back to it?
YB is a disgraceful pig and a blanket ass bitch. That is a bit. Can I say something?
See, all that should have been on the panel. She should have said all that should have been up there.
I don't like YB because like I say later on, you're mad because I'm telling you you're biased, but then you don't like the way I speak. You see a lot of yourself in me, but you want to be hateful.
Okay, I'm just saying you got to come with it. Just come with it. Like I said, when you're going to come on these panels, you know what they're going to give. You already know.
But it's the same stuff though. It's the same stuff. If it was something new, a bitch could take it. But it's the same stuff because y'all continue to do the same. You see, I apologized and didn't get an apology. So, like I said,
Yeah. So did you demand one at all? Did you even demand one from him? Okay. During this panel,
Huh?
you demanded one from him on this panel.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's see. All right.
Oh, you was stalking him, Rollon?
No, I
Rollon
asked
messaged him like 3 times.
That's
I asked 2
stalking.
questions related to the field.
That's stalking, girl. Like you've
I
been
asked 2 questions related to the field. We are in the same
what field, girl?
What
What are you
the
in?
fuck are y'all talking about?
What, girl? No, no one can. You can't relate to nobody.
You are a hateful ass, fat ass.
I'm
bitch.
not a hateful cunt. You are.
You
You
got a
sit
skinny body,
around.
but that
You
mind
sit
is
around
still
this
fat. You are
life.
a mean girl, bitch.
You
You
sit
are a mean
around
girl,
this
bitch.
life with
You are
those
too old
crunchy
for
ass
this
fucking
shit.
dreads, bitch.
Let it
You
go.
sit around
Let
here
it
with that
go,
white
girl.
stain
Let
on
it
your
go.
face all the
Let
fucking
it go.
time because
Let it
you're so
go.
retarded.
Let
You
it
can't
go.
even wipe the cum off your
Let it
lips.
go,
Bitch.
bitch.
Get it together.
Oh
Stop
my
spending your social
God.
security checks on street
Why are
trade.
you worried about my pockets?
Get your life
Why
Hold
are
on,
together.
you
spend it on
worried
me.
about
Spend
my
it on
pockets?
me.
Get your life
I
together
need a
every
hairstyle for
fucking
the
time.
reunion.
What
Correct.
irritates me is
It's
that
a
we
fact.
are
I
like
don't
in
give a fuck about what
year
irritates
7
you. I don't give a
dealing
fuck.
with this sour
I
mouth
don't give a
ass
fuck about
bitch.
what irritates with you.
Bitch, you are a sour mouth.
I don't care about what
Get
you
your
think
life
about me,
together.
bitch.
You're a
At
pick
the
me
end
ass
of the
whore.
day,
All you do is
it does not
create
matter.
divisiveness.
At the end
All
of the
you
day,
do
it
is
does
start
not
a bunch of
matter.
shit. Or at the end of the day,
Of the
you
day,
can't walk.
it
At the end
does
of the
not.
day, you're an ugly ass
But
bitch.
yet you're
At
still
the
pressed.
end
I'm
of
a
the
bitch that
day, you're
can't
an
walk, but
evil
you're
ass
pressed.
cunt.
But
And
you're
every
pressed.
fucking
My
time I
name
get
is
a
on your
chance,
lips.
I'm gonna
Bitch.
read your
My name
legless
is on
ass
your
for
lips.
filth, you raggedy bitch.
My name is on
That's
your
just what the
lips,
fuck
Girl,
it's gonna
I
your
don't give
channel
a
be.
is
fuck
definitely
about
getting
nothing
demonetized.
you are talking about. I don't
Every
give a fuck
time
about
I get a
nothing.
chance, I'm going to
I don't
step,
care,
I'm
bitch.
going to walk,
I don't
I'm going to
care.
kick,
That's
I
just
am
going
going
to
to use
show
all of
how
my
pressed.
active leg
I
That's
can't.
muscles
just going to
to
show how
force
pressed
kick
you are,
your
girl.
bitch ass
It's going to
off
show
of the
how
nearest
I
cliff.
pressed
can't.
you are.
Keisha, you got
That's
something to
to show
say?
it. Let it go.
I just
You are a
God
horrible human
damn.
Let
being,
it go.
and you wonder why you're a miserable ass bitch.
You the miserable
This
ass
is what
bitch.
this is what you
keep-
deserve.
You're the one
This is
missing.
like
I
old
don't think about
times.
you.
Yeah.
I don't think about you.
We are.
I don't
You
think about you
obviously,
and I left
girl,
it
you
there.
think about me all the
Harvey,
time
it's
on
like
I don't
old
your
like you
times.
and I
summertime,
left it
Okay,
bitch.
there.
I
You
love
are the
it.
one that's
You
missing
think
me.
about me all
If
the
Harvey
time with
chose
your
to bring me up on
stalking
his platform,
nasty
what does that
ass.
have to do with you?
Bitch,
That don't have
bitch,
shit to do
your
with you.
disturbing
That
built
does
ass
not
down
have
somewhere,
nothing
whore.
Oh,
to
here
do
go
with
L.
why
Teddy
you
speak, Chloe.
well, hold on, hold on, hold
Huh?
on.
That's L. Teddy speak
Is
to
there
him.
any possible
I'm
way
not
we can
speaking to
get the
him.
cliff notes? Is there any possible way we can get the cliff notes? What happened between YB and Rollon? Just cliff notes.
some shit from
Girl, she
years
I don't like
ago
her.
that she needs to let
Girl,
go.
some shit that hoe started years and
Girl,
years
Teddy, I
ago.
don't like her.
If you
No,
want,
I gave an opinion that you didn't like. Let's be
bitch,
clear.
it
Did you
wasn't
just
an
spit on me?
opinion. If you want the truth, mute that whore. I'll give you the details because this whore still has all
Okay,
all that
okay,
cum
let's get
still
this.
built up in her throat from all the trade she paid last week.
Girl, she just spit on me.
You want me to explain it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Why?
she was a fan. She
Why
was
are
a
you?
fan
Very.
many moons ago. We accepted her in hindsight because we, unlike Donald Trump, we don't discriminate against the disabled, honey. We don't discriminate against the mind fucked of his type, right? So we accepted her in hindsight as a supporter. She was frolicking through all of the channels. She decided that she wanted to create discord, child, among myself, other members of the panel when it came to King K and his sorry
Ooh,
ass.
Nikki.
And his sorry ass.
You didn't like
when
what
I
I
recognized
said
that,
in the
when I
story.
recognized that crunchy dread bitch
You didn't
was
like what I
was
said in the
creating
story.
was creating discourse.
You didn't like what I
And it's
said.
crazy, Bob. And you know,
And you gonna
YB,
let
it's
me finish,
crazy
whore?
because she don't mess with King Gang anymore either. They
That
fell
don't
out.
matter. That bitch, just because the enemy of the enemy doesn't make her my friend.
Oh.
Because
I
you work
don't
because
want to. I don't
because
wanna
you
be-
work because bitch,
At
what
the-
that's what
at
happens
the end
all
of
the
the
time,
day-
and that's what pisses me the fuck off even more, whore, is you sit around here for years and years when people that genuinely
You
try
the
to
one that's
invite
still
you in their
holding on to
space.
it. You're the
When
one
people,
that's still holding on to.
are you gonna let me finish? No, I'm not the one holding on because I don't see. This is the problem with whores like you. The reason why you're mad that bitches like me hold on to stuff like that is because you all have a pick me ass spirit, bitch.
You are the one holding on to
I'm
it.
sorry, I'm not the rest of these girls that's gonna sit around here and play with y'all hoes like that. I'm a real ass bitch at the end of the day, and I'm not gonna waste my time dealing with cunts like you all
You
the time.
are the one that's holding
all
on
you
to
hoes
it,
do
girl.
is you want to apologize to bitches because you want to be accepted in nine side again. Because bitch, you ain't got no friends, and you ain't got no motherfucking life, and you always end up feeling bad, ho, like a lot of these other cunts out here. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do all of that, and then you want to flip flop around because you want a friend, bitch. You need a friend ass type of. You're a friend. Need a friend ass type of bitch. Shut your legless ass up, ho. That's all the fuck you do. All that shit you said about Harvey, shut up, bitch. You'll be surprised if a bitch even recognize your existence in this life after some of the shit you pulled.
Again,
fuck out of here, ho. Bitch, go change your diaper, bitch.
It's always about
diaper.
Bitch, go change your diaper, bitch.
Oh, whatever, bitch.
You probably didn't even feel the shit coming down your leg. You legless bitch.
Whatever, ho. Whatever.
This is the this is the tea. The hoe creates discourse everywhere she goes.
You didn't like what I said,
and then she wants to run away and cry, and then all this other type of shit. Girl, go seek counseling. Get your ass down somewhere. Create your own platform. Do something. You had all of these years to create your own situation, and you didn't. You obviously do.
I don't.
And I don't give a fuck.
You are the one came in
say,
speaking on me.
You're pressed. You know why I'm pressed? Because I'm a real ass nigga at the end of the day. I'm not gonna keep up sitting around this motherfucker. These people show you who they are.
It
Believe
don't matter
them.
what Harvey
These
does.
people show them who, bitch, you are a horrible, horrible, decrepit face ass bitch.
But you don't have to say
all you do is sit around like a monkey on the fence waiting on the next thing.
Thank you. We can respond though.
Hey, Blueberry. Oh, Blueberry.
And you will, you know.
You said something?
Yeah. Now, do you see this?
Yeah. Yeah, it's lit. It's just, yes.
It, like, it's sad. Like, is it me?
Yeah, so I mean, it's like he's saying. I mean, it's like I'm trying to get the origin of like his on his side. I'm trying to get his version of the origin of your beef, but haven't really. I'm haven't gotten like full clarity yet. Because he's so busy on the drag mode, but I ain't really get a full clarity or full picture of why y'all started beefing.
Like he said, I caused division amongst people in the web reality world, but that's what everybody has done. Everybody that's up there has caused some type of drama. What's not being said is they don't like the fact that I'm saying
that you're what?
That they don't like the fact that I'm saying it. Like, again, none of this would have even took place if YB didn't say anything. You don't like me so bad that you have to address me. YB have been on other lives and addressing me. I clearly hate this bitch, and I'm not gonna mention this hoe.
Oof. Child.
But every chance this fat sweaty hoe gets, this fat sweaty hoe wants to mention me. Like I said earlier, this bitch has lost weight, but she has a fat girl mean spirit.
Oh my.
Like, you are saying do better, but you're sitting here reading me over some stuff from 8 years ago. Let it go. And still talking about what I said to Harvard. I've apologized because that's the right thing to do. And that's what he asked for. So what's the problem? Now everybody else is chiming in. So it's like, I can't win. Because people are saying, you're disrespectful, but once again, you see it, they're allowed to be disrespectful to me and say the same things, and it's okay.
I guess some people they really wasn't able to kind of let everything out all those years ago because you took a hiatus. So I guess they're making
They've
up.
been saying the same thing for 7 years. This is I'm apologizing always because their feelings are hurt, and never once have I gotten an apology for the things that they said. They've looked up my licenses, they've called my jobs, they've delayed my books being released, all of that.
Yeah, I don't like that. That whole, the whole doxing thing is just, that's so lame to me. I don't, I don't
All
even.
of these things, but then they're so offended by the things that I've done. Even with Ondario, when I called Ondario out and said, well, you allow Oliver Twix to do the same thing. You allow favoritism to happen. And then when Oliver slaps him later on and says, the show ain't do nothing for him, all of these other things, then everybody wants to say Oliver this, Oliver is the problem. But when I said it years ago, it's a problem. Like I said, I have been told in a nutshell, you shouldn't be saying shit because you're in a chair. You have a mean spirit and it's disrespectful. But you can see this fat fucker that needs to swallow his tongue and die. Just won't quit. Then you got L. Teddy looking like a damn child molester in the constant flirt group. Like these people have said some disgusting things, just like I'm saying right now, but I'm well within my right to say these things because I'm tired. Leave me alone. And to lie and say I'm stalking Twan Dixon. If Twan Dixon, matter of fact, what I'm gonna do when I get off this live, I'm gonna message Twan Dixon because I don't appreciate this. If we're
you should have talked about this live. You could have talked about this live. Yeah.
He ain't gonna respond, but he's gonna respond to him, to Harvey. That's the thing. They allow other people to have judgments of me, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I'm talking about like you should have told them that you was live now, addressing it, should have sent them the link. You never know.
Like, why make up lies and say I'm stalking this man? Like it's the same reason. You wearing a diaper. You wearing this. You doing that. You legless bitch with 5 dreads. Find something else. And it upsets me because it's like I want to be accepted according to YB, but you took your time to get your fat ass triple bypass having ass. Oh, I can't stand. Oh,
apparently.
I can't stand. Oh.
You good? You good? You relax, release?
Keep going.
Okay.
It's gonna piss me off more.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
You know why you will respond all the time, and
you
why you sit around
something
here
to
and
me.
stalk people is because you have no fucking life.
Me, girl.
That's what pick-me fucking do. I'm not a mean girl. I'm a real girl, bitch. I'm a real girl, bitch.
I'm a real girl too.
I'm a real girl, bitch. Call me Pinocchio, bitch. I'm a real boy.
Bitch, you got
you need to be a real man, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Sitting around here on that motherfucking bullshit with those crunchy ass dreads and that white ass
grow up. Grow up, girl.
Yes,
bitch, go get your IV, girl. It's leaking.
Grow up, girl.
Fuck wrong with you. Go get your CNA girl to come wipe your ass because it's full of shit just like you are.
Anyway, girl, you just talking.
Listen, let me just tell y'all. I know for a fact that motherfucking YB is an aggressive bottom, child. I'ma live.
Girl, let her make it.
You just talking at this point.
No, I'm not. It's because every fucking year, bro, it's these apology tours because it's that pick me energy. I wake up and like you do disturb my spirit because I'm just like, why is it that people keep on allowing their motherfucking space, bro?
Nikki, what did I say?
Send them on a boat with Dre Simba to the abyss.
The abyss. That's probably a club. That's probably a club somewhere. Abyss.
You know why YB? Can I answer that question, YB?
What's up?
Cause no shade. Shit. You said what's up? Say
Stop
that
trying to get in his
again.
butt. Stop trying to get in his
Say that
butt.
again, Bobby. You said what's
Yeah,
up?
it's so annoying.
What's up?
Drop him.
Oh shit.
Drop this horny cunt now.
And y'all can super chat and all the things.
Oh my god.
Rollon
All
did get
right.
10% of the vote. Okay, so people
All
obviously
right.
do like him.
Let me answer your question, YB. Let me answer your question. So the reason why we keep letting motherfucker around, letting this motherfucker around, is because of shit like this. And no shame.
But see, then
But
look at it
wait,
this way,
YB, not
Rollon
even
Rebel.
that.
You're
Not
gonna be
even
the
that.
butt. Everybody's joke, you pathetic
Wait,
whore.
hold on, YB. Not even that. It's the fact that we distance ourselves from Rollon. And I'm not the type of person to hold grudges. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that type of person. Like, I may cuss you out like Friday, but by Wednesday, I'm over it. Like,
But you have, honey, when people are out here,
But
especially
here's
like
the thing.
and
especially
it's like I'm not attached.
especially what was heard that he was saying about the girls and hereafter while y'all were supposedly friends too. That's the shit that we have to start looking about humanity
The
the right
girls
way.
have said shit about
These
me as well. Let's be
bitch,
clear
look
about
at
that.
you. You're trying to race to the finish line when you ain't got no legs hold because you don't want people to hear the tea.
Now see, how are we gonna get to the resolution and you keep?
I don't
See,
want to get to a
this is what I'm
resolution with
talking
you.
about.
I
This
don't
is
want to get
exactly
to it.
what I'm
That's your
talking about.
problem. Is
I
you
can
think that
say
I'm over here trying to
Hey,
fix
Boo
shit.
Bell.
I'm not Iyanla,
this is
bitch.
exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all can say shit, but
You
I'm
ain't
not
got nothing to
allowed
talk
say
about.
anything.
Only thing
That
that
is
there,
not
there
cool.
is no there
That is
there
not
when it comes to
cool.
us,
That is
bitch.
not cool. Y'all
There is
are
no
allowed to
there
say
there when
whatever,
it comes to
and
us,
it's
bitch.
cool. But as soon as I say something, it's a problem.
It's always going to be a problem with you because you're a problem.
Y'all are part of the problem as well.
You're a
Let's be clear about
problem.
this. You are a
Every
problem.
fucking time you
You
turn
are a
around,
problem.
you do it all.
You
And then
are
the
a
girls
problem.
want to sit around and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe she said that. I can't believe she did that." Girl, she showed you who she was many times
Just
over
like you do.
before. Why are we
Y'all
surprised that
don't
she
like
is who
what
she
I say.
is?
You say the same
You're a
shit.
miserable
It's okay.
cunt.
It is
You're a
okay.
miserable
It's cool.
cunt.
It's
And you
cool.
need friendships. And so you're sitting here trying to battle me because you're trying to
I
say
don't
what
need
they've
to.
allowed you
I'm
to come up
telling you
here to
what it
do.
is.
That's what it is.
You
You
want
don't
to
want
act
me
like
to tell my truth and my justice
and I'm
because you
telling my
finally
truth.
got the link.
Y'all
You
can do
finally
the
got the
same shit,
link.
and it's
You
okay.
finally got the link. With all of your deception,
Disgrace.
with all of that going on, you finally got the link. You're trying to preserve that right now. You don't want me to have to wake up those old feelings. You don't want the girls to wake up those old feelings so a bitch feels some type of way about your legless asshole.
Girl, okay,
That's the
girl.
motherfucking problem.
Okay.
That's the problem with your Krusty the Clown built ass.
Whatever,
That's the
girl.
motherfucking problem with your sideshow
All
Bob
this
built
shit
ass.
that you spewing out on me.
That's
you
the
feel about
motherfucking
yourself,
problem with your
huh?
prehistoric dinosaur built ass. That's the motherfucking problem right there with your dishwasher built ass.
You have the hateful spirit, but then want peace.
I don't want peace. Who said I wanted peace?
She's chosen violence. You can't tell.
Girl, who said I wanted peace with you? I came up here just to cuss you the fuck out because you're a miserable whore, and I'm tired of hearing that crusty ass voice in my motherfucking ear.
Never mind.
Don't nobody want peace with you. That's what you don't get though. And I'm one of those people that I tell you all the time when I get an opportunity. People like you deserve to have your neck stepped on all the time.
Nikki, can you
period, girl?
Because I'm
and
not.
I hope you can feel that shit from the waist up.
I'm not even about Harbin.
About Harbin, what?
Don't call on mama, honey.
First of all,
Don't call
Bobby,
on
can I
mama.
ask you something?
Feeding into this shit too.
Stop. The fuck?
You
Like time and time again, girl. We've had to learn this lesson.
What's your beef with El Teddy?
Cause he's a part of that shit too.
How? I was just wondering.
The Justice League.
Oh, okay. Because I'm wondering it. Yeah, because like, what's his beef with you?
Agreeing with this side of ham.
Oh goodness. But I mean, but you saying that you had like no personal beef with LTD personally back because he just said that you were just trash for a long time, so that had to come from somewhere.
Still talking about the same lie from years ago, and once again, they still haven't said what the issue is. And I've given several reasons as to why I have an issue. Now, again, you didn't even have to say anything about him letting me up. And you can see it's 20 people jumping on me.
Okay. I was just I was just wondering because I'm like, because it's like you have so many enemies, so many people that just ready to
But it's like,
yeah.
but again, I've still owned my part.
Okay.
And you can see, is it just me or as a viewer, YB still hasn't said anything? And she and he think he's reading and he's not. You just proving my case.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what the real, like the real core issue is. I'm just trying to get that origin, but I don't know if I want to get like a full clarity on it. But you want me to go? I'm gonna go back because I just want to get your take on the El Teddy thing.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Time and time again.
Y'all do shit
And it's gonna
and
happen
it's
again.
okay. This is
Who does?
exactly
I didn't
what
do
I'm
anything
talking
to
about.
you. What did I do to you? What did someone do to you? Look
You
at what
was
you said
mad
and look
because
at
I
what you've
gave my
done.
opinion about the
Harviana,
campaign.
must we
Daddy, bring
remind
your
the
motherfucking
motherfucking
raggedy
court?
ass up here.
You was mad.
Harviana, must we remind the court what was said and done unto you by someone who claimed to be your motherfucking friend? Hello?
Yes,
Let
yeah.
bitches jump on her. No shade. I had to
Not even a
defend.
dump, but she said that I was responsible for my friend's death. That's what she said.
Exactly. Be lucky you even exist, whore.
Stop.
Because if that was
Did
me
all
and you
that.
said that about me, I would hunt you down. And obviously it wouldn't take long.
Stop for a
Because you're a
second.
pick-me ass bitch who would be in the street waiting to be killed.
Did you go back? Did you go back up after you got dropped? You got dropped down. Did you go back up?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, let me find it.
But stop.
Okay.
He's still mentioning what I said to Harviana. But again, nobody is mentioning what I felt. You still notice that?
Yeah. So So what made you say that again? I know you said out of anger, but what made you say that again? Because that's pretty harsh. That's really that's a lot. That's a bit much. I gotta say.
He was making fun of the lady that I was on the panel about
Oh, okay.
with, and I said it to defend her. And on top of that, he made fun of the situation that I was in. So it's like you can do it to other people, but then when it comes to you, you're super duper sensitive.
Okay. I was just wondering. Okay. Let me go ahead. Let me try to find. Let me find you again. Okay, there you are.
No,
I'm
you
pressed
don't
because I'm a
like me
human
and I don't like
motherfucking being,
you.
nigga. And every time I hear your crunchy, squiggly
I
voice, bitch,
will die
I have
then,
no
bitch.
choice but to
Then
step on it a
die.
little bit more.
Then die.
Because all you do.
Then die.
See,
Who?
Rollon, you take it too far.
No, that's fine, baby. Because history shows and science shows that all
Hold on.
Period.
Don't take it too far. These
Yeah.
girls can say whatever they want.
History shows that I am able-bodied
But the
and I am
minute that I
healthy,
say some shit that
I
I'm
will live
wrong,
longer than you.
then
You
the
are a
minute I
fucking
say some
circus
shit,
clown,
I'm
bitch.
wrong. This double standard.
Your life has
These
limited
girls are
limited
mad
value
for
in
no
anything that goes
reason.
on over here. You are a
These girls are mad
mean-spirited
for no
cunt.
reason and then want to keep up the bullshit.
You are a
if you
mean
don't like
because
me,
you
don't
want
like
bitches
me.
to forget, so
Period.
you can continue. You want bitches to forget. That's why I'm here to remind the
I
girls.
didn't want
You
bitches
want
to
bitches
forget
to
nothing.
forget.
You are the one that just does not like me, and that's fine. I don't like you.
Turn
Move
down your
on.
scooter. It's too
Move
loud, bitch.
on.
Turn
Move
down
on,
your scooter.
girl.
It's too loud,
But
girl.
yet
Sounds
you
like
are
one of
so
those.
bitter and hateful and mad.
Bitch.
For what?
Girl, all you do is
what?
harass the girls. All you do is talk shit. All you do is create devices.
Girl,
Let
you
me
were
tell you
just
this.
mad because
You're
I
home,
gave my
girl.
opinion on
You're
the
home, girl.
candidate.
Let's
That's
just tell
the
the truth.
only
You're
reason you're mad.
your home girl,
Let's be
but you
honest
basically
about it.
you basically
Let's be
said she
honest about it,
killed her
Mark.
own friend.
You were
You're
mad
home
because I
girl.
gave my opinion
You
on
want people to
you
forget.
were mad about.
That's what it
Be
is. That's
honest
why you're
about that,
mad
Mark.
because
You
you're
was
scared
mad because
that
I
if these
gave
girls
my
have to
opinion that
relive your
you
fuck
didn't
shit
like.
again, you're
Because I
mad
told you was
because
gonna
you
bite.
don't want the girl
Let's be
stirring up
honest
old
about it.
feelings. Because if that's why you keep trying to overtalk me, you don't want
let's
nobody to hear what I have to say.
No,
Because you
no.
know how
we
it
gotta have a
is.
conversation. You got
Go ahead.
You want the girls to not hear what I have to say.
Harvey, you keep muting
That's
me.
because you need to be muted, whore. Because you know what you're doing.
No, you know what you're doing.
You know what? Yes, I do know what I'm doing.
And
I do. I hit the link intentionally
and it's not
to
working.
read you for Phil.
But yet
I
you're mad. You mentioned my name. You keep saying things about me.
I'm gonna do that.
You keep saying things about me.
I'm gonna do that. Yes, I do. Yeah. So
you're
what?
The problem.
No, you're the problem.
Oh, okay,
the reason I'm here today is because of you.
Girl.
The reason I will constantly be every fucking where I need to be to cuss you the fuck out. You road killing looking motherfucker. I'm gonna do this shit all the time. I'm gonna do it.
You don't like, you wouldn't even acknowledge, girl.
Excuse me? I didn't hear that. Who acknowledged me? I'm always acknowledged everywhere I go.
I said a bitch that you don't like, you wouldn't even acknowledge. So I'm winning.
Who doesn't acknowledge me? I don't need you to, girl. Rat shit.
I'm talking about you.
Your presence,
I'm talking about you acknowledging me. If you don't like me, don't acknowledge me.
Oh, I'm gonna always do my thing. I'm gonna always do my thing because I'm a real bitch.
So I'm winning
today, honey.
So girl,
I'm not gonna sit around
anyway,
here.
Girl, it doesn't matter. Let it go.
You're gonna keep over talking because you don't want people to get back in their feelings about the shit that you did and the shit that you
said. You were
cunt.
mad because I gave an opinion that you didn't like. I told you you were biased on certain situations. And
no. You know why I was mad? I don't care about a bitch calling me biased. You know why I was mad? Because you went over there to King Kane's old fucking disgusting ass and you told that bitch some shit that didn't even fucking happen or do, and you intentionally tried to create divisiveness
what did I
the
tell
girls.
Him? What did I
That's why I was mad.
What did I tell him, girl?
Girl, that shit was so motherfucking long ago. All I remember is that you
tell me, boom. Stop.
I don't have to tell you. Stop. You're the one who did it, bitch.
You the one keep. Now you see that, right?
Yeah, because I'm like, because I'm stuck. Yeah, because I thought it was getting somewhere. So now you're saying that you said something to somebody else, but he doesn't remember what you said. So why are you still mad? If you don't remember.
Exactly.
And I was like, okay. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I'm glad. I was okay. I was like, we finally getting somewhere. Now we finally getting to the origin, the meat and the potatoes, and it's still nothing. I still got nothing.
So it proves my point. You don't like me, but you're saying I'm causing division. But when I ask you what's the problem, you can't tell me.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure it out. I was like, okay, can we get to the root of it? I was just trying to get to the root of it. And what is the real issue here?
That is one disgusting ass, hateful ass bitch that needs to choke.
Oh God. Mm.
I can't stand it.
Apparently. Yeah, but he said every chance he gets is, anytime he sees you on, where he's gonna make sure that he's making his presence known.
That just goes to show how stupid you are. You are grown, and then Harvard is stupid for following this dumb shit. Because again, I apologize. You still ain't apologized for the part you played. So reading these comments up under live, people are like, well, why don't you apologize? It doesn't take much. But then again, Harvard is still not acknowledging what he's done. It's like these people are stupid.
Yeah, but at least your conscience is clear. If you know that you apologize, you held yourself accountable. You can't expect for the some people are not going to they're not going to meet you where you are sometimes.
And what's hurtful is they have said it numerous of times. And even YB has said it on this live. You should be thankful for being alive, and you shouldn't be as mean as you are being in a chair. But I'm not going to allow you to just walk all over me.
Right.
And so it's like, well, damn, what do I do? And so when it comes to people like you, meaning me, it's like, well, I gotta watch out for him, and it's not even like that. I know that I can be a mess. I'm clear of that.
Right.
But all the time, you can't even tell me a lot of these people that are in this web reality space can't take the stuff that they dish out.
Yeah. Yeah, most of them can't. Even you can't. You can't either.
I can take it.
No, you can't.
I can take it.
I'll see you in action. No, you can't.
I feel like I can take it
Mm.
because it's you can see 6 or 7 people jumping on me at once, and it's like I keep
They
taking.
do. Yeah, they do. They be going in. Oh yeah, they be trampling you. Yeah, they do. Yeah, you just I don't know. I mean you just have like this. I don't know. You ruffle so many feathers, man. I'm like, wow, you ruffle so many feathers. But I mean, I know you said you're working on yourself. But I'm just saying, just based off of their people's reaction to you on this panel, I'm like, dang, they just really, you left a lasting impression on these folks. All right, so you want me to go back?
Yeah, go back.
Okay.
Bringing it up. You're the one pressed by it.
Shout out to you, Dre Day Law, Harvey, the best YouTube channel. Much love. I follow you on Instagram too. I love you. That's all I have to say. Rollon, you step down.
all I have to say in that regard is this, and I'm done with it because I feel like a fucking fool sitting over here yelling through the screen at some fucking retarded ass bitch. But one thing I do gotta say though is this: none of this would be like this. None of this would be like this if bitches like you, and you're not the only one. There's a lot of little cunts like you.
Girl, I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. I don't care. It's bitches like you.
Obviously you do. Obviously you do. You stalking nigga stories. You be DMing all these motherfuckers all the time back to back. Your bitch gonna cuss you out. Look where you're at today. Look where you're at today. And let me tell you something. Can you mute him one more time? Let me say this too. This goes to character. Hello, can I be heard?
Let it go. No.
This goes to character. Just the simple fact that you have the nerve and audacity to sit here in the presence of someone who's giving you a little bit of grace to come on their platform again. But this tells me about your spirit. You said all those things about Harvard and did all those things to all these other people, including myself. You still got the nerve. Hold on, bitch. Shut the fuck up and let me finish. You sit here and you have the nerve to sit here with these people knowing how you treated and said these things to them. And you all because you want to be accepted. You're a dangerous ass bitch. You're a dangerous ass bitch. I don't give a fuck about anything you want to say about Harvard. It can be all positive and it can be all great, but I won't believe none of that shit. I won't ever believe any of it because of the things you. Bitch, a motherfucker sit here and say, try to say you had something to do with your friend's situation, bro. If you don't get the whole fuck out of here.
Can we stop this for a second?
Bitch, with my Harvard got military.
What confuses me about this situation is he's steady saying what I did to Harvey. Steady saying what I did to Harvey. But once again, you're not acknowledging what Harvey has done. Then you're mentioning what I did to other people and said to other people. For somebody that don't care, it sounds like he cares to me, doesn't it?
To some degree. I mean, that's why I said that's why I wish we was able to get to the bottom of certain things. But it's always going to be a heated moment because it's like people talking over each other and Harvey keeps muting you, and I'm like, I just wanted to get to the bottom of something, but it's always going to be some roasting and dragging in between. So I was just really trying to get to the bottom of it. I mean, did y'all ever get to the bottom of it at some point?
No, because I ended up leaving. It's almost to the end.
Alrighty.
Motherfucking access codes, bitch. I would have released the Kraken on your bitch ass.
I don't give a fuck
Be
about
lucky.
what you don't believe.
Girl, I would have summoned Area 51
I don't give
secret
a fuck
codes.
about what you don't
Oh,
believe.
Harvey, we gotta talk. You know I love UFOs. You gotta tell me, do you have that clearance?
No, I've never. No.
Well,
okay.
Just like Ted Lee, I know some people in the military, men in black, and just like this whore right here, girl that we're talking to tonight, put her on give her shit back so she can get the fuck on. Period.
Nikki have always been a favorite of mine. I hope early to meet you. Yeah, yeah, I don't think that could be forgiven. Yeah, it's not forgiven. Roland came over here because we brought him up. He watched everything that we've been doing, and what he does is he does hop from platform to platform. And when you got kicked out of it, right over there, well, Harvin, what? I'm telling the truth. And you went over there to Spoken Facts. Shout out to Spoken Facts. You went over to her channel because you thought
that don't have nothing to do with me.
It does.
That does not. That lady said she was
It goes
speak
to
for
character,
herself.
bitch.
You
It goes
still
to
mad at me?
integrity,
That
bitch.
don't have nothing to
It
do
goes
with
to
me.
having humility,
It does
bitch.
not.
It goes to being a human, which you are not, bitch.
I am a girl. Anyway, I'm gonna speak to Harvey. That does not have anything to do with me. That lady told you that she felt some type of way about what you did, and you're blaming me for that. I don't have anything to do with that. Nothing.
You got an extra yeah. Nigga, them right back then, man. You gotta be the man like you. So right now, yeah, you
What
have
is
enough
going
life
on in
in
these
the space, and you've
comments?
never created a platform. Is it?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. I just got food. Let me mute.
But yeah, Roland, you probably will never be accepted in the space because you know your behavior.
You did some things to me again.
Roland, it doesn't warrant that. That's like me saying I don't like your shirt. You saying that's
You started this shit, girl.
You gotta start it, regardless if I started it or not.
You don't want to take accountability, but you want me to. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Girl, he would have been dropped a long time ago with that kind of attitude. Because bitches are giving you grace, hoe.
Like
bitches are giving you grace, hoe, and you got the nerve to say whatever. Like their feelings don't matter.
Grace.
Like their feelings don't matter.
If you heard the beginning of the live, I was trying to talk to her again.
You wouldn't have even had that grace if it were me.
Why are you talking to me?
I don't give a fuck about what you tried to do. I don't give a fuck about what you tried to do or what kind of bridges you tried to build again. You're a divisive ass cunt, and no one should ever trust you. And you're like the fucking Chucky doll, bitch. No one should trust you.
You need to seek
No
therapy.
one should trust you, Glenda.
Need to seek therapy.
No one should trust you, Glenda.
Need to seek therapy.
No one should trust you, Glenda. You need to seek therapy, bitch.
Who's a therapist?
I don't care about what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't care what I'm talking about.
You
don't care about anybody. You don't care about what anybody's talking about.
That's false. That's false.
That's very true. It's very true. Because if you cared about a human being, you wouldn't be coming on these streets of life creating division the way that you do.
Move on, girl.
Girl, if I was a legless whore, I'll be the nicest person in the world.
Move on, girl.
I'd be the nicest person. If I had no legs, girl.
See what I mean?
But can you respond to that comment though? That was a good question. That comment that's highlighted.
What was that question?
Rollon, have you ever apologized to anyone without saying, well, you did X, Y, Z to me? Genuine question, I swear. You know, like, have you ever did that? Like, how you take it? Have you ever taken full accountability without focusing on what the other person has done?
I have went on a whole apology tours even before Rashawn died. And these girls are still holding grudges and not like YB and not wanting to get to the bottom of it. So it's like, what's the point? So I'm just supposed to eat what you're giving me, but then when I'm saying my feelings are hurt, ouch, 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 it doesn't matter.
Yes, I was just wondering. I know trust me. I know you've done several apology tours. I'm just being real sincere about it. Does those apologies come with changed behavior?
Yeah, I really meant when I said I was sorry. I meant what I said, and then it turns around and goes to this.
Okay, yeah, that was a good question.
And when I try to be vulnerable, here they go slapping me again. So then I react.
Got it. Okay.
If I was rolling around life,
but
I'll be a nice person.
Once again, you're still pressed.
Nice person.
You're
I'm not
still,
pressed. I'm not.
You're still,
People want to call you pressed when you step on necks and tell the truth consistently, bitch. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Ain't telling the truth.
That's what
I ain't telling. That's all I do. Is
mad about what I said.
Channel when spoken, it ain't Philly, but she just stopped going live. Rollon wanted to roll his ass back over here.
Actually, she's doing cool.
I'm not saying nothing personally against her. I'm just saying when she stopped going live and you had no other platform to go to.
No, that's
nowhere else. Where else are you welcome at, Rollon?
That's not what it is.
I'm asking you a question. What else are you welcome at?
Girl, okay.
Can you go anywhere? Of course not. But you know, Rollon, you have anything going on?
Not really.
Any more books? With the books?
We can talk once this fat ass bitch gets off the line.
Girl, you wish you could be fat.
Whoa.
Them little ass legs.
I've tried.
Them little ass, those
leave it alone.
Those meatless legs, bitch.
Whatever it is, bitch.
Yeah, the nerve damage done spread to that little ass brain of yours.
You feel upset.
That nerve damage done spread to that little ass brain in those crusty, and those crusty threads are paying for it, bitch.
It is tired and late, girl.
Yeah, and it's always gonna be tired and late as it pertains to your weird ass.
Well, whatever, bitch.
Yep, whatever.
Whatever, ho.
Whatever.
Anyway,
we see each other. Bitch.
Let my hair go. Let my hair go. Let my hair go. Let my hair go.
Yeah, so Rollon, before you get up out of here, because I don't know, but I do know when the next time you will be on my platform. Never. So can you tell us what you got going on? Anything? New books, new ads, new man, new chair, anything?
New diaper.
Oh, he don't change them trousers now. He ain't gonna change them trousers.
Where does Rollon stay?
He stay Atlanta Motel 6 Monday through Thursday.
Never that.
Assisted living down to the government assistance. Using our motherfucking taxpayer dollars, bitch.
That's what you want me to do.
Using our taxpayer dollars down to the Community Action Authority, bitch.
You want me
being
to do,
wheeled through the motherfucking streets of life.
Hateful ass bitch.
You are a legless cunt.
Not standing up for yourself.
You are a hateful ass bitch.
Y'all is not letting up off this boy problems with them legs.
Wiggle your big toe, Beatrice.
I ain't tripping off none of these people.
No,
you can't trip. In order to trip, you got to be able to walk home.
That is all lady name.
Oh my God!
Nothing is won't be about me.
Rollon, you
lost real choke on my drink.
You lost real bad. Everybody got you together.
This was refreshing.
Light work. Packed, rolled up, and smoked.
Jesus.
Chloe is to Rollon. Oh yeah, this Chloe first time.
Rub your feet. You good,
Rollon, Chloe, you got any thoughts about the
bitch? I'm gagging right now, girl. I'm trying to collect my things, girl. I'm trying to take my notes, girl. Cause bitch, Miss Wileen.
Welcome to Florida.
So you shading him about being handicapped?
Yeah, I sure the fuck am. Hello.
The people we do that because Rollon goes low. That's how that's what he do.
See that's the problem. They are mad when I go low with them, but they go to hell with me.
You started. You are the.
Well, I think maybe you should try to jumping the hell first.
YB started it actually.
I didn't start shit.
No, I'm talking about
you started it when you was talking about how my homegirl bad girls. I ain't finna let up all you either, girl.
No, because she was in the comments talking about why you giving girls second chances. If you don't like me, don't pay me any attention.
Bitch, because you don't want the server of truth and justice.
Don't pay me any attention.
And bring the gavel on your motherfucking ass. Because you know I'm gonna wake it up and I'm gonna always be here to remind people. I'm always going to be here to remind people of the foolishness. That's what you didn't want. You didn't want me to come up here. Oh, my God. Because, you know, when I speak, people listen and they might actually get in their feelings again about your sorry, crusty leg ass.
Whatever.
That's what the fuck your ass be mad at. Because you start shit, and I'm sorry, I'm a Capricorn, true to the nature, honey. You ain't finna sit up around me with the fakiana, honey. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
You start shit too. We see each other. You are that I'll be one too. How about that?
What happened?
Move on.
No, I'm not Elsa.
Somebody said that's sad. Y'all know Rollon is a troll and obviously looking for attention.
Who's sad? I don't want no offense to girls in comment section. You would have had to been there to know until a motherfucker do you some type of way and start trying to start some shit when you try to be a friend to a hoe. Then you can tell me about myself. But until then,
no shade. Y'all was not there. We have history with Rollon. When I tell you we have history with Rollon, we have history. This is not just one occurrence.
And tell the truth, girl. This is the highlight of your life. Standing ovation. This is the highlight of your life.
Sing that song.
He gonna screen record this later and put it up in his motherfucking history books. Oh my God, I was so important because the girls read me for filth. You love that kind of stuff, girl. But you love it. You probably have all of our pictures on your mirror. You probably try to jack off every night, girl. Please,
never that. You're not
all that. It's all good, girl.
No, girl. No.
You were my first fan. Thank you.
Never.
You were my first fan. I appreciate it. We appreciate your support.
Fan? No.
Yeah, girl, you were.
Your other things. I read. Never mind.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah, this girl's tea.
So part of me be like I feel bad for Rollon, but
girl,
I also at the same time it sounds like it's just a lot of mess that you also done. So
Keisha, as I said, I am not innocent in any of this.
Then keep bashing.
But like I said, these girls can do shit and say shit, and it's cool. But the minute that I say shit, it's a problem. I've always said that, and that is the problem.
You know the saying. Sometimes you gotta walk the walk to talk the talk. Well,
yeah. I guess it's one of those things like if you if you want to be back in the presence, you're gonna have to deal with like the backlash of that. I just don't know how.
And I'm dealing with that, but you can't keep holding me for stuff that happened years and years and years. And then when I bring it up and say, "Well, look, here's the part that I played, but this is what you've done. Please let it go." Oh, we just like YB. We ain't forgot. How can we move forward? Or how do you expect?
See, the thing is,
because you end up doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Y'all do too.
How we do the same thing over and over? No, you be getting your feelings when you don't get it your way.
Wait, stop that.
Rollon, no shade. You turned on us. No shade. You turned on me and Harvin, and you got with some girls to read Harvin.
Aaron.
I have an idea.
And then you started reading me when I started to take up for fucking Harvin. You felt like, stay out of it. No, I'm not staying out of it. Because I'm not going to let you and a bunch of your motherfucking bitches fucking read the fuck out of Harvin. I'm not doing that.
Harvin would be wrong too.
And
just like I
It doesn't matter. You was jumping her with a bunch of other bitches.
Miss Perp. I definitely want to say this. Miss Perp, in the video I did a while back discussing Rollon, I said the same thing. If you would have just did your own thing years ago in conjunction, because you were on your way, girl. Let's tell the truth. I'm all my shade aside. You were down to the G-Status reunion. You was in the space there, and it could have been iconic. It could have been so unique and different if you just would have did your own thing in collaboration with others as you see us here today. My thing is that instead of you just trying to think about how to do it the other way, you went and you decided to literally go a whole other way that was divisive in nature. You could have definitely been someone in this space on the level that I know that you've probably wanted to be. That's why.
And you know what? In all fairness, I've been saying the same thing to you, right? Remember, we have had these same conversations, and I've said the same exact thing to you. And there's been a few others that have given you the same advice, and you still kind of did a detour. But I've said the same thing to you.
I know you said it, but the thing was that I wanted to do a mix of things. I didn't want to always be messy, but I always wanted to show what it was that I did.
Right, but but it starts somewhere. You have to start, and you have to have first. You have to first have that foundation. And like I said, you wouldn't have done great things if you would have just played it. You played your cards right, and I mentioned that to you too. So, and I think that's why a lot. I mean, even though a lot of them can't stand you, but at the same time, there's some of them that are disappointed because they even see your potential at the time. They even saw what you could have brought to these platforms because you had the opportunities to do it, and you messed those up, Tony. Let's just be real. You messed those up.
But the thing is, let me be honest with you and transparent. This is all a part of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't know what I felt on the inside trying to deal with these things. People didn't understand the tears that I've cried to go through this. And I'm not saying that the people are wrong. I've acknowledged that. I'm okay with that. But the fact of the matter is, let's be honest. These people are mad at me because I'm a December in a sense. And it's a bad thing. December can do no wrong. We want to see December on the platform. And then he'll spit in people's face and do the same thing. I actually am going through and dealing with my own shit. Or trying to.
Right, but dealing with things and is how you is your approach to dealing with those. I think that's the thing. That's the key thing. I mean, there's one thing to deal with certain things. We all have to at some point, but it's a matter of balancing your healing process and then also still being able to manage your getting your footing when it comes to these platforms though. And I'm saying like the same thing he said to you just now, yeah, I do agree. I think that I think you got in your own way a lot.
Because part of that, and I'm gonna speak to that. I got in my own way because in the beginning, before you met me, because you met me in 2018,
something like that. Yeah, when was that life coaching class?
Yeah,
2018. Yeah,
2017, 2018, one of them.
right.
During that time, I was going through a lot, and I was newly diagnosed. I was in school. I was still trying to figure out my way. I was living in hotels and things like that, but people didn't know that I was still in the background doing work with these chasing people. So I had opinions on these people because in the background I was talking to them. So just because you didn't see the work didn't mean that I was doing it.
Yeah, but look, I mean, I'm saying, but what became of it though? I mean, you put in the work, but you had nothing to show for it, Rebel, because
Right.
it didn't surface, and the work wasn't put out there. That's what I'm saying. You got in your own way because we didn't get to see it, and we wanted to, But yeah, but I just wanted to make sure I pause to say that.
All right.
That's why you're always on these panels. That's why you're always jumping around. That would have been good if you would have stepped into it like a YouTuber or like a social media personality collaborating with people through the girls. It's been 7 fucking years, girl. And this is what you've amounted to. And instead of getting with the program, trying to work the program, you do everything you can to rebel against the program.
But I'm not rebelling. The problem is, again, people don't like my opinion, and that's what
it's not an opinion.
Girl, a lot of people don't like our opinion, but bitch, they're gonna deal with it.
But no, see, this is the thing that I'm trying to get you to understand, honey. It's not about the opinion. It's about the things that you do, the workings, like what you did with
none of us are on this panel are perfect.
You took drama that didn't exist and you created more drama that shouldn't have existed. And now all of these things happen and transpired amongst people. When you intentionally create division, that's a problem.
No. If that's the case, then Harbin wouldn't have a channel.
What you mean? Hold on. What you mean? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You weren't expecting that.
I wouldn't. No, I didn't expect.
First of all, Harbin would have got a channel eventually. No shade. So you and Harbin are not in the same boat. No shade.
No,
so
what I'm
wrong,
saying is she's saying that I intentionally create division, but that's what Harvin does, and it's cute. But
no, she doesn't.
I don't create division.
Harvin does not create division. What are you talking about?
yes, let's be honest.
She
Let's
just
No, she
she's
doesn't.
loving and lollipops.
Go
There,
ahead.
She's a mess. No, she's a messy ass cunt.
there's a great distinction between a T page or someone having kikis and we're YouTubers and we're talking about mess. That's something that's completely different. But when you intentionally take something out of context or your own perspective or half of a story and you try to create narratives to create
Harvin has
division,
done that.
that's the
No, she
problem. That's
hasn't.
what we're
No, she
talking
hasn't.
about.
No, she hasn't.
You and I are not the same, Roland. You and I are not the same. I would have.
I know that, but what?
What's
No,
good for the
you know
goose is not good for the
exactly what
gander.
First of all, Rollon. First of all, shut that shit up. Stop comparing you and Harvin.
Right.
You are not like Harvin. No shade.
I know
Shut that shit the fuck up.
You missing the point of what I'm saying.
No, you're not saying shit.
Yeah.
You and Harvin are not the same. Because you keep saying that Harvin caused division. No, he does not.
Okay, girl.
Listen, just take your lashes and just say, you know what?
Public
Agree to disagree, girl. Like, it's okay, girl.
See,
So what can he do to make this better? I guess that's the question. What
Oh,
can he
that
do?
is a question for YB because for me,
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Same shit.
Let me say this. No. What you can do to make it better. See, I'll probably never be in the space of that, but I could get into a space where I'm not hopping on here to cuss you the fuck out. What you could do better is I don't even want to hear. I don't even want to hear what you want to say. Guess what I want to do? I want to watch the behavior. I pay attention to what people do and how they move. If you started moving accordingly, that'd be different. But until otherwise, I don't want to hear an apology. I don't want to hear I'll do better. I want to see what you do. We have a whole slew of chasing about to start. Create your channel, do what you got to do. Whether people support, that's up to them. This is now the time. Chase is about to come out a whole new different set of shows. Create.
That I agree with. Are you going to do that?
I am.
Okay, great.
But I'm almost scared to do it because.
Oh, see. What? Here we go. What now?
Like that's still not gonna change anything.
No, I mean, what you mean? I mean, you can't. I mean, you haven't even started. Like, you have to build your platform. And Tony, like, that's what I'm talking. You see, getting in your own way. You see, you saying that you're working on yourself. You have to show it. You have to prove yourself. Rebel. That's what I'm talking about. You got to prove yourself. How are you going to do that if you're not going to? You see, there you go with that self doubt. So okay.
Y'all chasing
No. Don't be having to He gonna be stepping on my toes, no ma'am.
You got the game. You could do the game.
That's mine. That's mine. That's fine.
Oh my God, what can you do?
Y'all stepping on my toes.
Create your own situation, girl. Like, this is the opportunity for you. Build it up out the mud on your own. Do your own thing. Create your own situation and make it happen.
Uh-oh.
We're ain't gonna sit up here and go back and forth with who you to pay with our tax dollars. We're not gonna do that. You
People all over
Pay me.
I need receipts on the shit that what we sending you. Because let's say you went to your HSA account, bitch.
So we got YB's opinion. What would it be for you, Harvin?
I don't think that I will ever be friends with Rollon again. I think that we all know who Rollon is as a person. He's a nasty person, but he is extremely fun to just get up here and publicly humiliate. I think that he enjoys that, though. I think that turns his wiener on when he gets publicly humiliated in this fashion. He doesn't mind being called a slut or whore, and he loved when they was talking about him having monkeypox and shit. He likes that kind of attention, so it's not far-fetched that now you're trying to correlate yourself to go, me and you are doing the same thing, saying we're divisive, but we're not. You start,
know exactly what I mean.
Now that you want to be on and have tried to be on for
This shit that I'll be talking about.
This is you have tried to be on at least 15 shows.
But girl, those are facts, Rollon. You cannot argue with facts.
Eric, be honest.
And you allegedly was willing
I'm honest. I'm always honest with you.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
How you figure that I'm not?
You can say the same shit and it's cool. But the minute that I say something, y'all have a problem.
Nobody, listen. Let me tell you, Roland. Listen, what you said about me is different to what you say about these other girls. See, me, I'm different. I'm able to let the past be the past because you didn't really tear me down like that. You didn't really go down to the white meat with me. So that's why I'm able to literally tell you that I was like, oh, I miss Roland. No shade. Somebody literally brought your name up, and I was like, bitch, I haven't seen Roland. I know this
Why
motherfucker.
y'all be lying?
Was that true? That comment about you offered somebody $300 to do suck him off, and then you try to negotiate, and he attacked you. Did you see that comment?
Yeah, I saw that comment. I was trying to answer it. I don't know. See, it's stuff like that. Like, why?
Let me say, but I mean, what is it? I mean, what's that about?
I don't know. I don't know who that person is.
So that's not true. What they just said.
It's these people that hide behind these comments but won't ever say anything to me because whoever it is, if it's true, you revealing who you are. So you engage in the behavior even if it's true.
If was it true?
I don't know who the person is to say yay or nay.
No, but I mean, but was it true? Like whatever that was said in the comment, was it true?
No.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm asking. All right.
You know, you be in my stories and everything, but I haven't seen you. So I was like, it's like I was happy to see you up here. So I'm not like every other girl. I'm able to move along. I don't carry grudges. I really don't.
But you ain't showing no type of change behavior. It took you 45 minutes to give a fake ass apology. And then you want to then make it seem you're doing the same thing. But
You played a part in
you
it.
hold on, shut up. You have been you have been benched since you've been out the Kiki panel. You have been benched since you've been out the Kiki panel. Like every goddamn reunion set you rolled your Willy Wonka looking ass up in. And then Ariana tried to assist you, but and gave you what I thought honestly would happen when you were trying to be on Chasing Atlanta.
We was cool at that point.
About
we was cool at that point. What did you do afterwards?
First of all, listen, can I just jump in here? It's the same old with you, Rollon. It's always the back and forth. That shit is low-key tiring to me.
Aaron,
I just listen, Rollon. I really don't care. Listen, Rollon, listen to me. I really don't care about the past. Now I'm speaking for me. I don't know about the other girls. But you just have to take your fucking lick. Like, what do you want to do? You want to come back around and just keep arguing, or you want to move along? Do what it takes to move along. You keep going back and forth. Just say sorry. Say sorry and move along.
Aaron, I've been saying
no, but you follow it up. You keep following up with you do it too. It shouldn't be no but. Just apologize and move along.
But
stop with a butt. You see with the butt? You keep being butt. You keep being butt. But how can we move forward? I'm over this. I'm over it.
Aaron, how can we move forward?
We can move forward. Just apologize. That's it. The thing is, it's so crazy is that motherfuckers wanted you to win the most. We told you about creating a fucking channel. We
My feelings are hurt too. I did apologize.
I'm
always apologizing. Always.
Okay, because you keep fucking up. You keep doing dumb shit.
But these girls do stuff to me too.
You keep doing you too, girl. Like stop. You did the same thing. I'm tired of your fucking same runaround.
It takes two people to have a beef. Come on now.
But my thing is, though, I think the reason why most of us are, I think the reason why I think the reason most of us feel how we feel is because you keep saying that, oh, y'all did stuff too. Well, we did our shit as a reaction to what you did to us.
Correct.
So that's the difference here, boo.
Y'all have opinions just like I do.
It's not about
but
having an opinion. It's about what you
it
did to
is.
people, what you said about people, what you've done, the things that you've created.
The things that people have to, oh my God.
But what
Y'all
I'm
are
saying, no. What I'm
it's
saying
not
though, you're not
whether
getting it.
it's a reaction or not, it doesn't just like y'all want me to apologize.
I feel like
Apologies
he
are-
feels the way he feels. He's just not gonna
I feel the way I
understand.
feel too.
He's not
I'm
gonna
not
understand.
I'm not
Like I just
denying
said
that.
that,
I'm not
Roland. Relax and
but
listen.
I'm not but
Relax
Aaron.
and listen.
But
Relax and
Aaron,
listen.
hold on, please.
Roll on. Listen.
Aaron,
Stop
please.
talking and listen. You are literally You're literally. You're. What's the fucking analogy? Because I draw a blank. You're literally listen. What's
Yeah,
the
you
fucking
listen
word?
to
What,
Listen to
listening to
respond.
respond.
respond and not listening to understand?
Thank you. Like you're not understanding. You're
Oh,
Can
you're
we
listening
not
to
pause this
listening to
for a
respond.
second?
talking. You're
You're
talking
not
while
lost.
you're
You're
not
not listening.
Am I missing something? I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I try to play devil's advocate here. They are trying to get their message to you, but you're listening to respond. And I get what they're saying because you are, and I'm listening. I get where you're coming from. Because
But I have apologized. What more do you want? And I'm still saying my feelings are hurt too.
right, and I get it, but understand where they're coming from. Because I used to be that way too. Don't get me wrong. When I was younger, I used to be like, "Well, wait a minute. Well, you did this. What about you? Look at yourself before you look." But it takes more self reflection because sometimes you're not going
But
to get
I've said too
you're not
many.
going to get. See, you're not even letting me talk now. You see.
Go ahead.
See, so I'm just saying that I know, I understand you feel like you're not being heard. You feel like people are not understanding your feelings or what, the impact of what they've done. But sometimes you got to just, the self-reflection requires that you kind of use the process of isolation and understand, okay, this is how I need to do. Because like you said before, you said just working on yourself, and then you also have to accept the fact that you're not going to always get the apology that you want. And sometimes you got to practice the art of forgiveness without getting that in return, or people that may not deserve forgiveness, but these forgiveness, the healing process, whatever journey that you're on, it's for you. It's to help. It's helping Rollon Rebel to excel. It's helping Rollon Rebel to get in the space where he can have the more confidence and a better. I'm sorry, that's flying now. Um, a better situation where he's able to move forward in a positive way and not have any setbacks or take 2 steps back. I want you to continue to take steps forward. Let God order your steps here. But um, so if you're so reluctant to really hear and understand what the other person is coming from, because you're going to always be stuck on the idea of, oh, what about me? What about me? What about me? Okay. And I say, I'm not dismissing that, but at the same time, you have to also reflect on you. You also have to reflect on you. Because like I said, this advice has been given to you for years. Like the same people that want to hate you so bad, the same people that can't stand you, or the same people that end up they go from dragging you to actually encourage you at the same time. They pour into you, they drag you, they pour into you because it's been a back and forth thing for a minute. And I've kind of witnessed it a little bit. It's been a back and forth for a while, but it seems like you're always in the same space with these people. So I just want you to just take heed, just take a little bit more heed to what's being said and not always focus on the other person, because you're not responsible for how they treat you. You're not responsible for how they come at you. You're only responsible for how you react. And sometimes you can't always be reactive. Be more proactive. Just be more proactive. That's all I'm saying.
So I guess I have a question, and I'm receiving that.
Okay.
The question is, how do I? It's not that I can't take the criticism. What bothers me is that when I'm apologizing, just like now with Harvey, it's like, well, your apology isn't genuine. Well, what do you want me to give you the apology for?
Be-
Because
because the apology, like you said, I don't know if you heard him say it, he said it took you like 45 minutes to just give a half apology, or something like that. He did say that. But you were so stuck because I mean, I don't know whether or not you wanted to give that apology out of sincerity, or you wanted to give that apology because you expected the apology in return. Which one was it? Be honest.
no, I didn't want to give the apology because I felt like, again, which is what he said, I really don't like you. I just wanted to apologize. But again, it's like, okay, how are you making fun of me saying somebody is threatening me because of something I tried to be vulnerable with you on the live? Because, like I said, I didn't have a problem with him, but now there is a problem, and I can own it.
Right. Because you made, because I mean, yeah, that comment, like I said, I mean, I'm so, I mean, I have to be honest with you. You saying that someone is responsible for someone's death. I mean, I don't even think it even warranted that based on what I
I
heard
said that
about your
after the
origin of
fact.
it, huh?
I said that after the fact.
After the fact. But I mean, like I said, even with the scenario being repeated about what was said and what led up to you saying that, it still didn't warrant that. I mean, that was kind of low. That was pretty low. I'm not gonna
Listen,
lie.
you're a liar. We don't believe what was saying is true. I could show that man the receipts and it still wouldn't matter. He would still say I'm lying. So to dismiss me like that, like I said, my feelings was hurt.
Right. And like I said, of course your feelings were hurt, but I feel like if you would have addressed him in a different manner, I felt like
And I
you would
did.
have expressed it to him instead of going to, I mean, like I said, you went in the gutter with it though, Roland. You went in the gutter
But
with it.
but I think that's what people are missing. We had private chats and I even said to him, it was me, Aaron, and Sean. I said, the fact that y'all tried to embarrass me and saying that I was lying about it, even before I went live and said that, and they were saying, you're lying, we don't care, and this, that, and the other. So at that point, I went for the jugular. Was I wrong? Yes, absolutely.
And I think you should just let with that instead of, and I think that, and I think I got to work on this too. Instead of being defensive from the start, you could have led with that and say, look, I apologize for the comment that I made, and I take accountability. But I also want you to know, okay, I don't want to add the but to it, but
But I
like,
said that. But
no,
I said that.
you should have led with that. Like, I apologize because I know that that was a pretty harsh and low statement. That I should have never took it there. I just didn't like the fact that what you said to me hurt my feelings. Like, it could have went differently. It could have
I
went way
said
different.
that a long time ago, and
Mm.
look where we are with Harvey now. That's my problem. That's why I'm always defensive. It's never gonna be enough.
Mm. Okay, and also, Scotty made a comment. It wasn't just about opinions, though. To be honest, you were actually being disrespectful as hell at one point. So, um, that
But
was
it,
Scotty's comment.
but and that's what doesn't that that irritates me too because we cool, but then they still coming back to their feelings. It's like you're not allowed to have your feelings, but I'm allowed to have mine.
Yeah, but like I said, sometimes you just got to be proactive because it's like it's like at some point you guys are just talking in circles and and there's no resolve. But it just seems to me like after all the dragging, after all of the back and forth, even if they feel a certain kind of way about you, they still seem like they want you to win. They seem like they still want you to get out of your own way and stop operating on anger or operating on negativity and just you know go in that lane that you're supposed to be on. I mean, they've been saying this. Like I said, a lot of these people have been saying this to you for a while now. I noticed that, like, all these panels you've been going on, and even those that do not like you at all, they still end up advising you on things. They still end up pouring into you at the same time, like I said. So yeah, I think you need to be mindful of that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so let me, I hope I killed that dog on fly.
It's going off.
Like, what the fuck? Like, bro.
Yeah.
Bitch, I just came up here to
But
say I
Scotty,
fucking
weren't they
miss
being
you.
disrespectful?
Huh?
Now we hold grudges.
Doing too much, girl. Like, stop. This shit is annoying.
Okay, so let me ask this. Okay, it sounds like everybody got their grievances out, which is cool.
I still got my grievances. You ain't asked me how I
Oh,
feel.
oh,
No, I'm just
sorry.
playing. I'm
I'm
just
sorry,
playing.
girl. I'm so sorry.
I'm just playing.
Okay,
It's so dingy.
is there any possible way y'all could just meet in the middle? It ain't
We
gotta
have
be nothing
always
specific.
done. We have always
Okay.
done
I'm
that. That's the
good.
crazy thing.
I
We
think
have
I'm.
always done that. I
Well,
think
I think
YB don't
I'm
give a fuck. I think Arvin is. I think
At this point, Keisha, I'm over it.
Arvin is in the middle, right?
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Arvin.
I don't. I think they
I,
pretty
don't, I
straight.
mean, I don't
can
like
see it.
Rollon still. I just get him up here to read him down because he's been asking to come up here for what now?
I
5
don't
months.
know.
See?
Oh wow, public
Oh,
fashion.
maybe I'm just the only one because he hasn't done nothing bad to me.
I mean,
Yeah.
he started shit. And what he would do
Mm.
if he was in this situation again, he'll probably be starting to beef with us in the chasing panel.
Did you go back?
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I was hesitant to apologize. You want me to apologize only to say that.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, I mean, but it doesn't matter what the response is, as long as you know for yourself that you made the effort, the sincere, genuine effort to apologize and take full accountability for yourself. Even if they don't take accountability for their actions, you did it for you. Don't focus on them. But could you go back?
No, I was done at that point. I was over it.
Okay, let me see if they say you want to see if they say anything more about you so you can respond now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because that's what he does. That would be his next move. Come back over here, get fired from over here. Let me start up a whole lot of shit and say Harvey said this, and I got screenshots, and they ain't never produced not now.
But no shade, no shade. This is definitely old, like
It's all you.
old times, just like old times, bitch.
And I will
That
say
bitch
this
is
though,
a
I did
kid.
wake up on the wrong side of the bed, child. But I
You woke up on the right one.
It's okay, baby. I'm gonna put you on the right side of the bed next time.
Aaron,
will
stop
say
it.
that. I needed the avenue to channel that anger, honey. But
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your
I'm
11
sorry,
o'clock
y'all-
must not have
y'all-
showed up. Your 11 o'clock must not have showed up last night, girl.
What happened?
What you said?
Oh, you can't hear me?
Your mic is not. Other of our interviewers, and our interviewers, reviewers, and of the web space, really. You are like our living, breathing Takatur. Really.
girl,
That is an
I don't think I can be on pastor's level, but I appreciate it.
No.
Energy, girl. I give top energy.
Hold on, before we end this bitch,
Don't make me knock you.
is the only heterosexual up here.
Okay, that's enough of that. I wasn't sure. I was wanting to see if they was gonna continue to talk about you. You know how that goes when you drop down. They still talk about you after. So I think we have. But anything else you wanted to address though?
Like I said, I thank you for allowing me to channel. It's a journey. It's some self-reflection. This
Yes. I just hope you take heed to it. I just hope you take heed to what I said though, because like I said, I've been saying this for the longest, and I just really hope. I'm sorry. I don't know how this fly got in here, but anyway, I just really hope you take heed to that and just move on. Like I said, don't even worry about because people are going to continue to dislike you. I mean, you know that you're going to still have those ops. I mean, they ain't going anywhere, but just continue to move forward. You just moved. You're blessed with a nice apartment. You still got a good job. You still you still have an opportunity because you have your platform. You still got your channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, we could do some things. I mean, hopefully, we could collaborate more. As I'm trying to build my channel, so we could build each other up. So and we could go from there. It's only up from here.
Okay. I hope this. I know it was a lot of mess tonight. I hope.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm really hope I can, some people could come in and watch the mess, and maybe they can add their opinions as well when they watch the replay.
I just want people to know that I'm a human being with flaws.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I can be defensive because that's part of my makeup.
Yeah, you and me both. I mean, trust me. I tell you, that's why. Why you think I'm able to pour into you so much? I be getting on you so much because I'm, you know, I can relate to a lot of the things that you deal with. You know, the same type of adversities that you have, I have. You know, the same type of
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So that's why um, I'm able to kind of give it to where I do because you know those are the top experiences that I have as well. You know, but like I said, we both need to work on that. I think we could kind of work through this together, right?
hmm
Yeah.
And like I said, going back to the Barry P thing,
Okay.
it that was a teachable moment for me because that man tormented me,
Mm,
but I was able to acknowledge what I did and what I said to that
yeah.
man that made that man, do what he did. It wasn't right, but I was able to forgive it.
Right. You see that right there? Look at that. You see the growth right there? That's what I'm talking about.
And
Mm,
and it's like I don't speak on that man. I'm able to move on. He's able to move on. I wish him well.
mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I just want to know from these girls. It's like, is it was my opinion too harsh? Because if that's what it was, you could have just said that, and we could have had the conversation.
Right. A conversation. Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, I was opinionated with the fact of, a lot of these people that I saw on G Studies, like Sherrod, Dre Stember, Devon, all these people, I'm older than a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of what I said was from things that I've been through or things that I've saw. So I felt like, again, that's where the therapy piece came in. A lot of these people were talking to me behind the scenes. But because certain people didn't like what I said or done, it became a we don't like Rollon type of thing.
But you know that could have been used to your advantage too, because you have a lot of people on these platforms. You have um, huge people on platforms that always have their popular opinion or have a different perspective and are very controversial. And sometimes they may go back and forth with another panelist. You could have used that to your advantage to grow your platform and to grow because they will welcome that opinion and welcome. You know how many people on these platforms they have these strong views, and sometimes they be to the point where they be ready to just go after them for real because. But they still watch. They still look at the Tasha K's and the Tommy Sotomayor's and the Storm Monroe's and like those people that you may not like them. You may want to do damage to them, but you always want to hear what they have to say because they make some valid points. You may not agree all the time with them, but you can use that. You could have used that to your advantage instead of just creating these barriers for yourself.
Two YB's point into YB's um to a point that he made. I think the mistake that I made a long time ago was realizing that, okay, I was trying to be some of these people's friends and they really didn't look at me in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what turned the tide for me.
Mm,
And so that's another layer of it that we can go into at another time.
absolutely.
Um, and I'm trying not to cry because
Yeah, no, don't hold back.
it I'm strong, but this hurts.
Absolutely. I understand. But don't worry, like I said, I'm here for you, anytime you need to talk, behind the scenes, I'm always here for you,
Okay.
or anytime you want me to come on, anytime you want me to come on like this, I don't mind. I'll come back up, I'll put my bra back on and we could do it, do it this way too.
Or
Yeah,
I'll,
it's all right.
or I'll even go on my, or I'll even go on my channel. And we
Yeah,
can.
yeah. Work on that. I mean, come on. I mean, you got. I mean, you had that channel for the longest, and you have nothing on there.
Nothing but drama and mess and videos, but
Well, you have more videos. I think you had like only 2 videos the last I saw. You have more?
um, I have a couple more.
Okay.
It's old drama and mess, but I'll come back because this is a learning lesson. That's all.
Yeah. Hopefully, I hope that you can use this, and this time it don't go one ear out the other. I think you hopefully you're able to use this, you know, as a teachable moment. I hope it sticks this time.
Yeah, I'll just not say anything and just do what I need to do.
Do what you need to do.
All
Yes.
right. I think we can go ahead and end this live. We've been on long enough.
Yeah. Why? Why? Right. Almost like what, 2 hours, 20 minutes. All right. You want me to You want to drop down? You want me to drop you?
I'll drop down.
All
Good
right.
night.
Good. All right. Have a good night, sweetie.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Alrighty, y'all. So that was the live. That was the response. So I guess Rollon Rebel. He wanted to clear some things up and just kind of have the opportunity to discuss some things he wasn't able to fully discuss on that panel. Harviana Couture. If you want to subscribe to his channel, I'm going to leave his I'm gonna tag him in the description. So it's Javiana Couture, and just tell us what you think about this. Comment, please thumbs up this video, and so just and this is another. That's why I keep saying about this safe space, right? So he contacted me and wanted me to provide the space for him to be able to release, some of what he wanted to put out there. So I'm glad that he called on me to do that. So I appreciate that. So hopefully this could be the safe space for others to be able to work through some things as well. I'm not trying to say that you have to use a platform as a form of therapy, but it's just a way to release. Sometimes you just want to express, and that's what the purpose of a panel discussion. That's the purpose of a platform, to be able to discuss certain things. So it could be a blessing or it could be a teachable moment for someone else. So thank you so much in advance for watching the replay and tuning in, and have a good night.